Yo, welcome back to the break room, ladies and gentlemen. We back up in this piece. You know what I'm saying? We up in here with the usual cast of characters, man. We got myself, we got Ray over there in the building. We got Keith in the building right there, man. Y'all actually see him one time for the one time. And
Yeah.
with that representing that artist life, y'all go check that out, man. Artist Life Unlimited. Y'all go
Yeah,
check that
man.
out. No doubt. With the plug on them.
Yeah.
Hey,
Get on there.
man, this one we
Yeah, get on
on
there.
there. Man, go support black business. Hashtag black businesses, hashtag small business.
Right.
Do the thing. Uh hey man, we talking about sports, man. We gonna hit it back to the water cooler today. You know what I'm saying? Gather around the water cooler today and talk about a little sports today. We especially
Mm-hmm.
since we got the NBA season about to jump off. We got NFL playoffs heading to the playoffs, getting ready to jump off. We got a little fighting for seeding right now, and you know, got the last couple of championship games in college football. That's so they can decide on who's going to the playoffs and get this little title in this unprecedented year of COVID. That's cut a lot of games short
Mm-hmm.
and seasons short, and it's been a weird year. But we'll digress. We'll talk about that on another episode. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hit y'all with another one this year with that, man, year in review type joint. But on this one, man, we just gonna talk about what's going on. So let's talk a little bit about man, let's go with the college football since we spent less time on that, man. We were just speaking off the air about Ohio State just won. They just won the Big Ten with the least amount of games possible played. um, a
Yeah.
lot of coaches are upset about that.
Man.
We got it's
I don't
crazy.
blame him.
They bent the rules for them to get Ohio State. Man, you know that's about money, man. You got to have Ohio State in the playoffs,
Yeah.
man.
That one right. That one right.
You
Yeah.
got to have that money.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a
That
business.
was all about
It's
his
a
paycheck.
business, man. It's a business.
But
That's-
you gonna
It
pay
is.
to see
It
Northwestern?
is.
Ohio State got in
bro?
there because of for ratings.
You gonna pay to see
Nah, because
Northwestern?
that's
and
gonna be a
Clemson?
massacre. So
Nah.
Exactly.
because that's
Yeah.
got to be a
Oh my
massacre.
God! Don't give me stuff.
So now, yeah,
Heck
yeah.
So
Practice squad versus
Yeah, I
NFL
mean,
team.
and
What's
then
going on
Northwestern
there?
actually had a good year. They had a good year.
They did.
They balled this year. I got to give old Pat Fitzgerald and the
Okay.
squad. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They probably they played well this year, man. But and they ain't no match for for Clemson or anybody like that because they would get massacred, man. It wouldn't be pretty.
Clemson, Alabama,
65-14 would be the final score.
65-14.
Man, you saw what happened to Oklahoma when they
Yeah,
played
I'm definitely not
Alabama and
feeling
stuff
that.
like that, man. It's like man, he was killing them, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that was an embarrassment, man. That was
Man, talking
literally
about a team that
Yeah.
didn't deserve to be in no playoffs.
Horrible.
Like, ooh.
nah,
Horrible.
All right,
Right.
Charles, it's terrible. This
nah.
is terrible.
Right. It's terrible. It's
It's
terrible.
terrible.
It's terrible.
Well, who do you think your favorite gonna be for that to win that bring that national championship home for college football, man? Yeah, I know you're a Notre Dame fan, Ray. So I'm like, man, you rooting for your team, man.
Clemson, if they get Clemson, if they get past Notre Dame today, and I say get Clemson, they will be my team. Now if they lose today, then it's fair game for I think probably like Alabama or something like that.
Yeah,
Because you never can.
Do
Yeah,
Clemson still
has-
make it in the?
Alabama out.
that is fact.
Think
I was
Clemson
gonna
still
say
make
that
it in
too.
the fourth?
If they lose today, no, because they never be.
No,
Nah, because they had 2 losses, so I wouldn't put them up there.
yeah, they'd be pretty much out of it then with 2 losses.
Yeah,
I was
they
definitely
would open
rooting
a
for
door
that
for
one.
somebody like Cincinnati to sneak in. And
Yeah.
low key Cincinnati, man, they are all right, man. They got a decent squad over there. They are all right.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
it was. I think that a loss today, man. With Clemson lost today, man, it would like create a bunch of chaos at the NCAA ain't ready for. So they probably rooting for Clemson.
Yeah, well, they better pull out the refs on this one, then. Better pull out the refs on this one for real, for real.
Yeah, got to, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Cincinnati got some good wins on their
So
on
I
their
would
record,
say,
man.
man, and that's the thing. They strength the schedule. I don't know exactly how strong it is. I just know that they ain't lost. So
Cincinnati in the
what's
ACC
Cincinnati
too,
with they
ain't they?
what? What's the
off
record?
the top
Wait,
of
do
my
they
head,
record off top?
AC. Man, I don't know.
Right, ACC. If I'm not mistaken.
No,
no.
they the AAC. They in the
No?
Atlantic, whatever. They ACC, whatever they call it, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I would put them in the mix, man. If Clemson loses game today, I would definitely put them in the mix. I don't know the strength of schedule, but off the record alone, I guess strength of schedule, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they rank number 9 right now.
Okay.
They 8-0.
Okay.
So I think with them winning, they play at 7:00. They play in Tulsa, and Tulsa's ranked number 23. So them beating them tonight I think it would put them in.
Yeah.
Like them winning, beating another ranked team, and then Clemson losing, I think would probably vault them into
in the conversation.
Conversation that should they be in the playoff. But they got some decent, they got some talent over there, man, from what I've seen.
But what if if say if Notre Dame wins,
right.
I'm saying if Notre Dame wins, does that put them in the playoffs?
Yep.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
They had 2 wins over Clemson on their resume.
Yeah.
Along with
one with
Oh no, go ahead.
So that's one with against Lawrence and one without Lawrence.
Yeah.
So that'll put them in automatically. Definitely would. Definitely. They win a day, they're probably definitely that's a shoe in.
Oh,
they win this one.
They win a day, they definitely in the playoff. And plus they know the game, and then NCAA gonna want them in there.
Yeah. Like you said earlier. Money.
Right. Actually, they are 3-0 right now.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Notre Dame's are 3-0 right now.
They got a draw, man. So that's interesting. Like, cause you already Ohio State is definitely gonna be one of the teams. And then you got a winner. You got the winner of this game gonna be one of the teams. I think Alabama's gonna be the other team.
The Ohio State. Say it right, man. The Ohio State.
The Ohio State has made it in.
The Ohio State.
Right. I hate them.
They're right. The Ohio State.
I hate them so much.
Right.
The Ohio State Buckeyes. You got the winner of this game, and then you got Alabama's in pretty much, right? And
Alabama's pretty much in, yeah.
And so
Notre Dame would be in. They would be in. I'm looking at the schedule right now. They would be in. Yeah.
Notre Dame be in. Okay, so let's see. So Notre Dame.
I was gonna say because I see that they also beat another ranked team, the 19th ranked Tar Heels, a couple weeks ago. Actually,
that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that game. You're right.
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
The Tar Heels was ranked 19th.
So
yeah, they got a nice little squad this year. So surprisingly, man.
Mitchell's old team.
Yeah.
So the ACC actually had 3 good teams this year. Yeah.
Yeah,
they was
shout out Julius.
Shout out to the biscuit.
The biscuit, right?
Right.
Julius
shout out
Peppers.
to biscuit.
I'll take Jules.
Yeah, man.
So you think Alabama will take that, or you said Clemson? You said Clemson, Alabama type thing, or how you think Ohio State can beat Clemson?
Alabama
this time around.
I don't. I like Justin Fields, but I don't know if I trust him in a big moment.
I'm about to say, who's your better quarterback out of those 3? You got Justin Fields, you got Trevor Lawrence, you got Mac over there in Alabama. What's that dude's name?
Alabama.
Yeah.
Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac Jones. Yeah. I couldn't think of his last name.
Nah, man.
Mac Jones had a pretty good year, man.
I'm not like
good year.
Yeah, and I saw some mock drafts. They got him actually fall into the Bears in the first round. So,
oh Jesus Christ!
I saw that too.
I haven't. I don't know, man.
It's the no, that's not a subject, man. We'll dive
But
into
if I
that.
had
We'll
to,
dive into the
if I had to
NFL.
choose,
We'll dive into that. Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
If I had to choose, though, I would say, based off like right now, I would go with with the long haired hippie, Trevor
Lawrence. Yeah.
Joey Lawrence, little brother.
Whoa.
Joey Lawrence.
Right. Yeah.
Whoa.
Right. Showing
Nah,
our age.
I would go with Trevor. Right.
Exactly. Right.
Right.
Well, it's like, who is Joey
I'm
Lawrence?
going with right. Do your Google.
Get your Googles on, people.
Do your Google.
Right. Whoa.
So you go with Trevor. Yeah, I think Trevor got the most talent out of them three. Mac, I see Mac as a more of a Alex Smith type game manager type dude, man.
I can see that. Yeah, that's a good comparison.
And Justin Fields is just like he's a wild card for me, man. It's like
I don't know yet.
You don't know what to expect out of him. I don't know if he's gonna give me, you know what I'm saying, Deshaun Watson type of game, or is he gonna give me, I don't know. It's like, because he got the tools to do all those things, or he's gonna give me Mr. Trubisky. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't know which one it is. It's like, man, and I mean, it's I don't know, man. That's kind of weird. If he want to up his draft stock, I think he need to do pretty good. I see he sprained his thumb today.
In
the game or whatever. So, but they're gonna have probably about a couple of weeks before the national championship anyway. So,
they don't get like 2 weeks in between that. Like around New Year's. I think it is. You got the New Year's.
Yeah. Now it'd be like 2 weeks. Cause usually be about a month. They usually have, because they'd have been had.
It used to.
Names like earlier this month. They'd had the championship games. What about like the first, second week of this month, and then they'd have had a whole month off almost before the playoffs.
They got all the bowl games and all the nonsense. Then they go to their championship games and all that. So like you said, about a month they would have off almost for that.
Yeah, they usually do. All that practice, rest, get all the, so they can take their finals and all that other type of stuff for school and all that. Right. But so nobody picking Alabama, man. Think Alabama ain't got no chance against Clemson? Nobody.
Nope.
Or you just think Clemson, so. if they play, think they can beat everybody else but Clemson?
Yep. Now I go with that. I definitely go with that. Now, if Clemson don't make it, then it's Alabama all day. I'm gonna run with the Tide.
They got a clear shot all day.
Yeah, they got a clear shot. If Clemson loses today and don't make it into the playoff, then I'll say roll Tide. All the way.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Right. No, I would definitely pick them though. I would pick them.
Okay.
If Clemson don't make it.
Yeah, Clemson is the deciding factor in my opinion. If they out the way, then it's pretty much a clear path. Run through it literally at this point. I don't see Notre Dame beating them, to be honest with you. I just don't.
Nah, I don't see Notre Dame beating anybody. To be honest with you, so
hater.
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't like. I don't like them, but I mean, I can always go past my disdain for a team or a school or whatever. But I'm not a believer in Ian Book, man. I'm not a believer in any quarterback, bro. Like Ian Book just doesn't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? It's now they had a great quarterback. I think you know what?
I can understand that.
They might can do it, even though I hate it. I'll be like, you know what? They might can do it, but Ian Book just don't do it for me, man.
Okay, I can give you that, but I like the team that's around them though. They got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
He got weapons around them. That's for sure.
We've seen that before though with Notre Dame. They've had good skilled players around their quarterback that really didn't do it for you. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's just when it comes down to winning, they quarterbacks, the Brady Quinns of the world, who was after Brady? A bunch of them. They had a few of them that, like, man, you had teams that was decent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they can do something, but your quarterback just wasn't. They tried to make Brady Quinn all.
Yeah, Notre Dame ain't had a superstar quarterback since. What was it, Joe Montana?
Joe Montana
quarterback.
Right.
I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe Montana.
It was.
You took it way back. That's
Yeah.
way back.
Oh,
It
Joe
wasn't
Cool.
Rick Meyer.
Montana. The original Joe
Right.
Cool. Yeah.
It wasn't Rick Meyer.
Man,
No,
I'll tell you that
no.
much. The wannabe Joe Montana.
Not even close.
That boy was tough.
Shout out to Jeff Ellis.
Right.
That boy was tough.
Right. Shout out to Jeff the Ellis.
That boy is tough.
Right.
You hear me?
All right.
That boy.
So you got
was
that, man. I think
tough.
everybody agree Clemson, and unless Clemson don't win this game, and then you got probably a smooth
Alabama.
seven with Alabama with that one, man.
Yeah.
Break
Yeah.
room said
Yeah.
that right there. So
Yeah.
let's move it on over to the pros, man. NFL, man. We got man, it's people fighting for some playoff seeds right now. I
Right.
know in the NFC you got Green Bay and Saints going at it, but I think the Saints about to lose. Ain't gonna get that one because they about to face Kansas City and them. You think it's
Ain't
too early to
Kansas
bring
City,
Drew
right?
Brees back from 11? Yeah, no, it's in New Orleans, but I think it's in New Orleans.
Oh,
I think they're in the
oh no
stadium.
then. Okay.
I think it's in New Orleans.
They done brought back. You think they brought back Drew too fast, man? You know, Drew is 40 and just came back from 11 broken ribs, man. You know what I'm saying? Off a hit that really wasn't even no big hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that was a minor hit, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't a big hit at all.
Yeah.
And it broke 11 ribs, man. It's like
Yeah.
11
we
ribs.
getting old, bro.
11. Half is
Hmm.
Yeah. I think me personally, I would set him out this game. It's just me. But I know what they're trying to do. Sean Payne trying to win this game, get that seed.
Yeah,
But
he's trying to
also,
get that number one seed.
Yeah, but if I'm him, I got Drew Brees on my roster. I don't let him play the next game, not this game coming up, to be honest with you. I'm going to save him and rest him up as much as possible, get as much rest as he can going down the stretch. Because depending on if you get the number one seed, you get that first round back automatically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I give an extra week off. I get why he's trying to do it, but I'm going to risk my star quarterback for that. And you got the playoffs on the line. You already clinched the playoff berth and anything else too. I wouldn't risk it. That's just me, but I mean, hey, those Saints.
Who that?
Who that?
Right.
Do you like
Who that nation?
Do you like love or hate what the NFL did this year with the they added an extra team for the playoffs, but only the one seed gets a bye week, but everybody else has to play that first week of the game. First week.
I'm not like mad at it, but I think it's I'm so used to the old format that it kind of threw me off a little bit. So I ain't like mad at it, and also it gives my Bears a chance to to sneak into the playoffs.
Slim chance at that.
It's a
very
slim
chance. Yeah,
it's a slim chance.
Still holding on to that one.
I ain't like mad at it. I'm still holding on to that dream. Somewhat holding on to that. It's like a part of me. Let me go on my little mini Bears rant just for a split second. A part of me wants these dudes to lose out. A part of me wants the Bears to lose out so we can fire, so we can get rid of Ted Phillips, we can get rid of Ryan Pace, we can get rid of Matt Nagy, and just basically, man, just redo the thing. The front office need to be cleaned up because they don't know how to draft at least first round picks, at least first or second round picks. Well, they know what they do good in the second round. This is that first round that they always mess up on. Outside of Roquan.
Yeah.
But
I give you that.
Man, I would just it's time to turn the page, man, because the players I think obviously don't really care for Matt Nagy though. That's just I really think that. I really think the players don't care for him. And it's like, okay, turn the page, man, because I mean, low key, I don't really care for him. And I ain't even in the locker room. It's like I don't like how he come across in interviews, man. Like, come on, bro. Like
he come across
they asked this man
as he's won the championship and he ain't won a playoff game.
Right.
Got a chip on your shoulder there, buddy.
He Andy Reid. Like he's super comfortable like with his job. I'm like, why are you so comfortable? How are you so comfortable, bro? You ain't
tell him why you
in
mad,
the last 2 years.
Right.
But anyway, I digress. Let me get back to the
tell him why you mad, son.
Yeah.
No, hey, real talk. I think yesterday was last week was like the first week. I was like mad and happy at the same time. Like I was mad that we won the game, but I was happy that we won the game. It was like
Right.
I didn't know how to feel. Like after you went, I was in there like, I don't even know how to feel right now. Like I want to be mad because like, yo, I wanted them to lose on out and keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I was happy like, damn, we won a game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't even know how to feel about it right now. You know
Man, that's how I felt. I was happy that we beat
weird.
the brakes off of the Texans, but man, I was mad at the same time. Like I want us to lose.
Right.
And we're sitting at what 6 and 7, tied
6 and
with
7.
the Vikings.
6 and 7.
Tied with the Vikings and
the
who we
Vikings.
play
game
tomorrow
behind the Cardinals. Who we play tomorrow.
And
with one
actually
game
behind
the
Minnesota too. The game behind Minnesota too, because they beat us early this year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So basically, yeah.
So
we got it.
This a must win.
We got to win. This game was over. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's our season pretty much, basically at this point, because the Cardinals got the one game, like you said, and then the Vikings came into Chicago and beat us.
Yeah.
They stopped that streak by Cousins.
We're 1 and 3 in our division. We're 1 and 3 in our 4 games, and which means we have 2 more games left in the division, which is another Vikings game and another Packers game.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys a question. I want to hear both y'all answers too. Would the season have been different if Mitch would have never got pulled? When he got pulled, you think the season would have been different? Because remember, they was okay. They was all right. I mean, yeah, Mitch missed some throws in that Atlanta game, but it wasn't enough to be benched over.
I don't think we would have came back and won the Atlanta game. And then I don't know if that starts until I definitely don't think we would have beat Tampa Bay that next time out. You know what I'm saying? So I think I don't know if that starts the losing streak earlier. You know what I'm saying? Because we went on a five-game losing streak. I'm like, so does it start it earlier? You know what I'm saying? So does it make that a 6-game losing streak? But I think one of the teams that I think we could have beaten one of the teams that we lost to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not so sure. I was always, like I said earlier, like you don't bring in Nick Foles until the end of the year if you see Mitchell falling. You couldn't. Nagy was just waiting for the one little glitch so he can pull Mitchell. I know he ain't been a big fan of Mitchell. I mean, I haven't been a big fan. Mitchell ain't gave you nothing to be a big fan of him about. But I think that you should have stuck with him to see what he was gonna give you. I mean, through 3 games, people are still just starting off the season like, man, especially with the off season that we've had, you know what I'm saying, that you had to have because of COVID. I mean, 3 games, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like two and a half games or whatever. You know, come on, man. It's not even worth it, bro. Like, go ahead and let them finish playing. And we lose that game, okay. But let's see how you go along with the next game, and then keep it moving after that. But I think that if you're gonna pull Mitch, you shouldn't have been to now. You know what I'm saying? It's like okay, if you're gonna pull him, you pull him now. Nick Foles can probably stay a little healthy a little longer. We all said that Nick was going to take over early. He was going to get hurt, which we all knew he was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
Now,
everybody knew that.
And that's exactly what happened. And then you come back and you got to come back to Mitchell, who's been decent since he's been back in. He's been a decent starter, the franchise guy. But I don't know how. I don't think our record would be too much different. Like I said, I think we'd still been sitting at 6 and 7. Because like I said, I think we still would have lost the Atlanta game, but I think we would have won one of the games that we lost. So it's like we still would have been right there. So it's like, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Frank?
I gotta agree with Sanse on them actually on this one. The Bears just who we thought they were.
All right, Denny Green.
Yeah. Since we want to crown man. That
Right.
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 Well, yeah, it's just
oh man.
Denny Sanders over here.
Right. Crown it. But yeah, we talked this coming to the season with respect from the Bears this year. We already knew this was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it's time for pretty much a change, turn of the page basically at this point with them. A new voice in the locker room, new management, new president needs to come in, wipe all that out. I think Trubisky at this point,
ownership needs to die. Jesus Christ, man! It's time for Virginia to go.
Oh my God, man! You trying to
Man.
kill Virginia, man?
Bro,
You trying to kill Virginia, man?
I think she drinking virgin's blood or something, bro. Like I don't know why she's still alive. It's like, come on.
Her and Queen Elizabeth having blood
That's
cocktails.
another subject by itself.
Man,
right? That's
bro.
another subject by itself.
Man.
Real talk.
Right,
Man,
you know
for
what
real.
I'm saying? I
That's real.
digress. But go ahead, Frank.
Right.
All hail the Queen.
Yeah,
Right.
Who
Right.
drinks blood. Hey, real quick. Hey, don't she just look like it's real mean though? Like she just wake up just mad. Like y'all ever look at her face? She always look mean.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
The Queen?
I don't think she smiled in like the last 60 years.
The Queen?
The Queen of Virginia?
No, the Queen.
Oh, okay.
No, the Queen.
I was gonna say both of them look the same. But yeah.
Both of them, really, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Right.
the Queen. The Queen, like she ain't smiled in like 60 years, dog, for real.
I mean, if you had a son like Charles, would you
Seriously.
smile, nigga? Like, come on.
True.
Look at him.
True.
I mean, look at him. Right.
Look at him.
True.
Look at him.
You gotta wake up every morning like, look, this nigga here, Joe.
Right. She be disappointed. She come downstairs and be like,
disgrace to the kingdom.
Going back to bed today.
Right. Call me when Charles die.
They was waiting for Charles to renounce his throne.
Right. I renounce my throne. I renounce my throne.
Oh man.
All right, go back to it.
Let's stop for one of us get shot.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, people over here, man. Yeah.
I go to Baba's later on. Somebody tried to shoot me. Get shanked walking into Baba's.
Right.
Right.
Say about the Queen. All hail the Queen.
Right. I bet she's smiling now, nigga.
Right.
Be Steve Regal come after you. Lord Steve Regal come after you.
Steven Regal.
Steve Regal come after you.
Right. William Regal.
William Regal, right. William Regal. I'm sorry, William Regal, right.
Right. Right, son.
Right.
Right.
Oh, William Regal.
Oh man.
But no, Lord.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Lord Stephen Regal.
Oh my God.
But yeah, like Bray said, man.
Trubisky, right?
I think we all thought they was gonna be what was that? I don't think nobody picked it to have a winning record this year anyway. So I mean,
nobody did.
I actually had him at 9-7. I had him at 9-7.
You had him at 9-7? I
Really?
know I had him at like 8-8 or 7-9.
I had him 9-7.
I think I know I had 8-8 or 7-9. I had one.
I had him finish
I didn't think they was.
That's why I had him finishing that. Yeah.
You had him at
8-8? Yeah.
I had 8-8. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you average it all in, that's basically an 8-8. If I say 79, you said 8-8. You had 9-7. That's about an 8-8. So we've been. And which look like they might be heading towards that.
On pace to doing.
Who said? I think Max Kellerman said that, man. What most teams in the NFL are average teams. Now it seems like who's going to be what takes you to that next level, and it's usually our defense that makes us better than an average team. But right now, it's like with the league that it is.
That's true.
You got to have that quarterback, bro. That makes your team better than average. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard. I was arguing with one of my guys on Facebook about the Trubisky and Deshaun Watson, because you can't even bring up Patrick Mahomes in this conversation anymore. But Trubisky and Watson, who was better?
Watson,
and you can't judge it like off of, you're like, oh well, look at it. He tried to put up a picture of their wins. I think Trubisky had one more win than Watson did over his career, or two more wins, something like that. And it's like, bro, literally, Trubisky has had a better team than Houston has over the last 4 years. Like, let's just sit and be honest. Like, the Bears have had a better team than the Texans. He just had a better receiver than anybody on our team. Like you said, you got D-Hop, you know what I'm saying?
True.
That was
facts.
And now once the idiot traded him for nothing, and before he got fired.
Right.
So
God.
you traded
He
him for
deserved big
nothing,
time
and
for that.
then
He should have got fired the moment when he did that trade.
well, you know what? No, because the owner should lose this thing too, because it's like, bro, you okay this. Like, ain't no way in hell that you let
Well,
Bill
yeah.
O'Brien, your head coach, trade your number one receiver. Like, I'm
Right.
sorry. So
Yeah,
in other words, you trying to save some
Arguably the
money
best
because you know
receiver
you
in
got
the
to
league.
pay you gotta pay Watson. You know what I'm saying? So but you ain't thinking about taking I don't see y'all trying to take
Yeah.
JJ Watt's money. That nigga ain't doing nothing. JJ Watt ain't did nothing in the last 3-4 years.
Hey, but you know what?
On the
You know what?
decline.
Even without DeAndre, he has put up good numbers
Mhm.
down there though. Deshaun has
he's put up great
really good
numbers, but then
this year.
at this game he lost 2 receivers.
Yeah.
Because you lost Will Fuller for PED use. You
True.
lost whoever else. You had a
True.
couple people was on COVID list, and you had your offensive line hurt. Dude, this dude ain't got nobody on your starting running
True.
back is hurt.
Nah, he don't.
You had nobody on
Nobody.
his
Nobody.
squad, especially watching the Bears. He's trying to compare that game. Look at it. Trubisky outplayed Watson. I saw some of the headlines. Trubisky outplayed Watson. Bro, do you see this team this dude is playing with right now? You couldn't name one wide receiver on this dude's team. You couldn't name one.
You couldn't name
nothing
not
to play
one.
with. Yeah.
Yeah, practice squad players out the
Yeah,
field with him
practice
at one
squad
point.
players, exactly.
Literally.
You know what it looked like?
Literally.
It looked like what Philly was doing last year with Carson Wentz, when Wentz was just out there playing with a bunch of practice squad players. That's exactly what it looked
And
like.
that's what's going on in Texas right now. Yeah. Seriously.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he was still putting up good numbers. I mean,
I'm still taking
He
Watson.
didn't play a great game against the Bears, but I'll take Watson. Get Watson to our team and get Trubisky that team. We gonna be better than 6 or 7. They probably gonna be worse than the 4 and whatever record they got.
Oh, they gonna be fighting it out for the first pick in the draft.
Exactly. So
no lie.
You know, that's
no lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, because what they 4-9, they'd probably be
2-9,
2-11. They'd probably be 2-11.
They'll be with the Jets. They'll be with the Jets fighting it out for that first pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the Jaguars, who's got Jets are 0-13. Jaguars are 1-12.
Oh yeah,
1-12.
Dude, I forget about the Jaguars all the time.
And the Bungles are 2-10 and 1, 2-10 and 1.
The Bungles will be better, I think, if Joe Burrow would never went down.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
They should have traded AJ Green.
Well, yeah.
I think they'd had a couple of wins, but I don't think they've been 2-10. I think they probably been like about 4-9. I think they've been like 4-9 or something like that. Maybe 5-8, but I don't see them being 2-10 and losing, which they probably gonna end up losing the rest of these games anyway.
Where it's going, they will. They probably gonna tank it after this. Yeah,
they
got 2 more games in their division. I don't know who they're playing. I think they got so. I see them probably losing those 2 games. Like I said, I don't know if it's against the Browns, the Steelers, or the Ravens. Either way it go, I don't think they're gonna win either one of those games. So they kind of short. So I mean, which is cool because then they can get them some help. Maybe they get another offensive lineman or something. Or receiver. True. I think they should have traded. They should have traded AJ Green, man, and got a draft pick for him. And maybe they still will. Who knows?
Yeah, it's still possible.
They don't get much for him
at this point.
Not
no.
Now.
They should.
But if
they should have pulled it last season.
They would have got something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. At least get a second or third round for them. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody would have had them somebody that used to be a number 1 receiver and out trying to prove. Because I mean, what can you try to prove right now? Ain't nothing to prove right now. Like yo, rookie hurt. You don't know. Again, he's playing with no quarterback. I think him and Odell Beckham has had the worst luck and if you throw in Robinson, Allen Robinson on our team.
A-Rob. Yeah.
Worst luck with quarterbacks, man. But for those other 2 to be quote unquote almost all-time greats, AJ Green and OBJ, to not have quarterbacks, man, it hurts. That goes to show you how much wide receivers depend on that quarterback, man, because it hurts, bro.
Definitely.
Like, I mean, he ain't got nothing to throw right now.
You can be open all day long, man.
Yeah, true. But at least Fitzgerald had Kurt Warner for a little while. You know what I'm saying? He had
Uh-huh.
Carson Palmer for a little while, so he had some decent quarterbacks. He had better quarterbacks than these dudes had. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Other than two somewhat decent years from Eli
Yeah.
Manning, OBJ, but I think OBJ made Eli look better than what he was at the time. Because you saw how he looked as soon as OBJ got hurt.
He made him look better. There you go. He made him look
thrown in the
better.
trash. So it's like, man, you've been legging this dude look real good.
Okay.
So, but with them two dudes, man, to
Mhm.
be almost all-time greats, and yeah, the injury bug that caught both of them too. But to be, man, but to have quarterbacks, man, I mean, you've had to deal with Baker Mayfield's, a rookie for what's name, and then, I mean, hell, Andy Dalton. It was like, God, dog,
Yeah. He played
I know, right?
the bulk of his career. He played with Andy Dalton, man. So
yeah, that's like T.O. playing with Jeff Garcia. Man. It's like,
yeah.
Right, exactly.
Come on, man.
That's a good one.
That's a testament to how great they really are. That you can put up like those type of numbers,
those kind of numbers,
type numbers with average or below average quarterback.
Below average quarterback, yeah. Second, third quarterback, you got throwing your ball down the field.
I was never a fan of the red rifle. I was never a fan of it.
He was trash his whole life. Man, disrespect. That dude was trash his whole life.
What Shannon called him the cap gun.
The cap gun.
Cap gun. Yeah. The red cap gun.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was never a fan
who y'all
of
got
Andy
coming
Dalton,
out who you got coming out the AFC, NFC, man? But you got a battle at the top of the NFC right now, man. You got the Saints and Green Bay, man. That's right there at 10-3. You got the Rams at a quiet 9-4. They kind of quietly at 9-4, man. It's weird how quiet that 9-4 is right now. They one game behind them other two teams.
That's because people don't believe in in golf. So that's why it's quiet. But hey, he do his job, man.
The reason I say that because you remember
a couple years ago.
You remember the other year when they went to the Super Bowl, they was putting up points. Like they had probably the best offense in the league right there at the time. And the reason I say it's quiet now because they're not winning with offense. You know, they had Todd Gurley, they had him, the golf throwing all over the place, they had Gurley running all over the place. Then you had Aaron Donald doing this thing. But now it's like quiet. Aaron Donald's still doing his thing, but they ain't putting up 40 points a game right now. It ain't like they got a superstar on offense right now. So it's like it's a quiet 9-4. Right. Like they've been winning other ways. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been like, oh, Jared Goff got these inflated stats and everything like that, like it was then. Todd Gurley running for 21 touchdowns and all this other stuff. They ain't got that going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So, because at that time, Todd Gurley was an MVP candidate with Aaron Donald being an MVP candidate. You know what I'm saying? So now they ain't got Aaron Donald was always an MVP candidate, but they ain't got nobody on offense that's an MVP candidate. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So it's kind of quiet with them. Who you got coming out of that though, man? You got and as much as you hate to say the Packers, but you got the Packers, the Saints, and the Rams. And then you got Seahawks down at 9-4. Seahawks at 9-4. Russell's kind of cooling off a little bit because Russell's
struggling right now.
Yeah.
And then you got old. Yeah. Then you got Tampa Bay.
Right.
They sitting at 8-5 too. So
if they could get Drew Brees, like get him healthy, keep him protected with the defense that they got. Give me the Saints. Because they got a really good defense. You still got Kamara at running back. You got a solid receiving core. And all you don't even need Drew Brees to be like, you don't even to be like a superstar. You just need to come in. He can play like Taysom Hill been playing, like, which was, making, timely throws.
Oh, he can't play like Taysom Hill.
Well, not play like Taysom Hill. He can't play like Taysom Hill, but he don't have to be superstar Drew Brees. Right. We need him to be better than Taysom, but he could, just be. He don't have to be superstar Drew Brees. He don't have to be like all pro Drew Brees for them to get out of the NFC.
True.
Because I don't believe in the Green Bay. I really don't.
I see Michael Thomas is out for the rest of the year. They said, man.
Until they can win without him. They can win without him. But
Drew has a love affair with Michael Thomas, so it's like, man, he don't throw to nobody else.
That's true.
True.
But
True.
I think it's enough around like on that offense for them to overcome the Michael Thomas loss.
Mhm.
You got Emmanuel
like I said,
Sanders.
right, and then they defense, man. They defense is really, really good, man. I mean, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
way better than his. Well, Saints defense actually been
Yeah.
good for the last couple of years.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
yeah,
I'm gonna go with the Saints, man. Like I don't believe in Green Bay. I don't like Green Bay's defense like that. I don't trust. For some reason, I just don't trust anybody other than Devontae Adams on that team. To my father, the receiving core.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust him. It's like
Okay.
I just don't, man. I just think that Aaron Rodgers is gonna be Aaron Rodgers and he's gonna keep you in the game. But their defense is gonna be the reason why I think they don't, get past New Orleans. I think it's gonna be a New Orleans Green Bay NFC Championship game. That's my pick.
Okay.
That's my pick.
Okay.
And I got New Orleans going back to the Super Bowl and losing to who they gonna lose to tomorrow. The Chiefs.
okay.
Yeah.
What you think, Keith?
I see that. I'm gonna go with Ray. I like actually New Orleans better because of the defense. Their defense has been physical. It has punched Tom Brady in the mouth. It's punched Green Bay in the mouth. Shut them down. Literally kick their butts. Literally, it pretty much exposed Green Bay that you can beat them by being physical with them.
Yep.
So in this case, I get the edge to the Saints on this. You know, Aaron Rodgers had an MVP type season. I still got to go with Drew Brees and the Saints down there, man. Come out the NFC. If any team that give a run for their money, I probably will say maybe the Rams. The Rams can be physical as well.
Oh yeah.
We've seen that they're a very physical team, but only thing I issue with the Rams is that quarterback play.
Yeah.
Show me something that's consistent. The defense is going to be there. You know what I'm saying? The run game it's okay, but you still need that quarterback that's going to deliver down the stretch. And golf has been inconsistent as we know all year when it comes to that. So I'm not really sold on them either. So if I had to choose a team right now, it'll definitely be New Orleans come out the NFC. AFC, this is where it gets tricky after me. I like Kansas City. Don't get me wrong. You already know that boy, man, Patrick is a bad boy.
Yeah.
That's not even close.
Make sure you say his whole first name, man.
Yeah.
don't
call him
tweeting
Pat
at us right now, man.
Right.
Oh my God. Patrick Mahomes.
Right. His name is Patrick. All right.
I'm kind of, I'll be honest with you, man. I like them coming out, but I got a strong feeling about Buffalo for some reason this year.
Defense real strong.
That defense is something else. They kind of remind me of the Saints defense. They're physical. They can run the football.
Mm-hmm.
They got special plays for that quarterback. What's his name? Josh Allen?
Josh Allen. Yeah.
Josh Allen.
I really like them coming out of AFC. I can see them beating Kansas City in the game. It comes down to it.
Josh Allen is throwing like 70% completion percentage this year, bro. He's like, doing his thing right now.
Exactly. Yeah. And then my other team, I mean, the Steelers, I think it's fool's gold at this point, to be honest with you. They're doing good things in Pittsburgh, don't get me wrong. But I think it's fool's gold, man. Their offense is not explosive. Contrary people believe they're not explosive.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sold on them, to be honest with you. So if I had to choose, it'd be between I'm going to say Kansas City, but my gut is saying watch the Bills out of the AFC. I'm really leaning towards the Bills out of the AFC this year. I really am. So I'm looking at possibly, I'm going to go on and say it, forget it. I'm looking at the Bills and Saints Super Bowl. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
Bills and Saints.
So you saying
that's what I'm looking at.
Oh, wait a minute. You think that you think what's name got enough to knock off the Chiefs? You think Buffalo got enough to knock them off?
That defense is physical, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It is.
They got some rough guys on that defense, man. So I don't know, man. I mean, we all know that Kansas City put up points.
And that's what's scary.
Buffalo has, man. Yeah.
That's what's scary about Kansas City because they can score like that, dude. Like they can
bunches,
score,
right, man.
Yeah,
Like
that's
they
the
could
scary
not
part.
score in the first quarter, then
that's
put
what I'm
up
worried
40
about.
in the second quarter, man. It's like
Exactly.
We've seen it happen on more than one in the playoffs.
I mean, look
last
what
year.
happened last
we
week
saw it in the playoffs
against Miami.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, against Tennessee.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, Tennessee got this. I come back, they'll
28
score
straight
29
unanswered
points
points.
in 1 quarter alone. I'm like,
Man,
I'm like, what? This is Madden? What are we watching? Madden? What is
Right.
this? This real?
exactly.
So I don't know, man. I don't know, but I want to see Drew Brees take on Kansas City in the Super Bowl, but I got a feeling Buffalo gonna pull that out, man, for some reason. I don't know why, but that's my pick: Kansas City and New Orleans.
Buffalo.
Yeah,
And
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Yeah.
I like that, man. That's a sleeper right there, man. Because Josh has been playing very well. You want to learn how to bring along a quarterback. That dude has been brought along very well. He went from running quarterback to actually dude is doing
very well.
Nice in this pocket. I was watching the game the other night, man. He was not just looking to run. It was like, yo, hey, man, I'm going to sit in this pocket. Now, if the pocket break down, I'm going to take off. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to sit and run and then do what I need to do. And just keep it like that, man. It's like just to keep the chains moving. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna be a dual threat for real. So I mean that part is gonna be that's gonna be interesting to see. I still give Casey the edge just because, like Ray said, man, it's like even with your defense being physical with them, if all it takes, what's the name is a walking mismatch. Kelsey.
Tariq.
Kelsey is like Kelsey, man. You can't put a DB on him. He's gonna go across the middle, and you can't put a linebacker on him because he's gonna go up the field and burn him. He is a walking mismatch every time he's on the line, bro. Like Tyreek, you can double team him. You can send a safety over the top, and he might not, beat you down the field. But Kelsey, there's nothing much you can do with the dude, man. The dude has 5 straight 1,000-yard receiving seasons, bro. Or three straight receivers, 3 or 4 straight 1,000-yard for a tight end, bro.
Yeah,
like for a tight end.
Yeah,
that ain't what they do, man.
Unbelievable.
You know what I'm saying? Like this dude, he did it again. About to get 100 catches. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, you can't. It's hard. It's hard for me to see somebody beating them. Like. When the game is on the line, because you're not gonna blow Kansas City out. So now I got to see what quarterback you have that's gonna come through and get you that last 2-minute drive with 1 minute and 15 seconds of and get you a point and get you a field goal to win the game or a touchdown to win that game. And that's the part I'm scared of. I haven't seen Josh Allen do that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe in the dude, but I haven't seen him do that yet. I'm not convinced on anybody else in the AFC. I'm not convinced on the Ravens. I'm not convinced just because Lamar Jackson don't show up in big games. I mean, he did one Monday night, which is, cool. But that was against the Browns. He pulled a Paul Pierce. But you know what I'm saying? But they had but it was good to see from his standpoint, but he still didn't beat them throwing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Dude was running up. I mean, it was just crazy. I'm not sold on the Steelers. My wife's gonna kill me when she hears this, but I'm not sold.
That's
on
who
them.
I really want to win. Yeah.
They beat. I don't want the Steelers to win anything. I want Mike Tomlin to win. I hate Ben Roethlisberger, Rowan Gardner. I hate
Rosenbagger.
You know what I'm saying? Rosenbagger. I hate him.
Right.
Anybody that don't know those references, Google Rick Idiot.
Right.
Right. But they I can't stand the dude, man. It's I mean, just mainly because he keep getting away. He got away with rape a couple times. So, but it's just the white privilege around him. So that's why I really don't like Big Ben. Like, Bathroom Ben was doing his thing and literally doing his thing. And but now I just don't see it because I feel like they beat up on a whole bunch of weak teams to get what they was like 10-0 they had started off or something like that.
No.
That was one of the 11. That was 10-0.
Might have been 11-0. Yeah,
10, 11. One of them. I don't know. I forgot.
Something like that.
I knew they was going to end up losing one soon. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't see it, and then you end up losing another one. It's like, okay, all right, this is the real Pittsburgh team right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you're not that explosive team. Ben ain't got the arm that he had before. You don't really got no speed on the outside like that. Like Juju was good. I love Juju, but he's not a burner like that. You know
Juju's
what I'm
great.
saying? He's a good. I mean, I liked him at USC, and
Yeah.
even to be over here,
Yeah.
like, yeah, he was. I like Juju, and I even
Oh, he
like
balled at
Claypool.
USC. Yeah. Yeah.
But they don't
Yeah,
have
Claypool's real
burners.
nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Claypool is
Oh
nice.
yeah,
Claypool is
Claypool is
nice. Yeah.
nice, man.
Yeah.
I like. Well, they
Claypool
got
is
one
nice.
burner. They got but
Yeah.
dude keep dropping
Yeah.
the ball. Was it Thompson or
Why,
whatever his name is?
Washington?
And dude keeps Washington. Was it
Yeah.
Washington? Washington or Thompson? What the young
Somebody,
dude?
I think
The
it's was
young
it
one.
James
No,
Washington. I think
not
is his
James
name.
Washington. No, I think it's like named it.
Okay.
Sean Thompson. It's just somebody. It's the young guy. He's a young guy, man. On their squad. But he's
I know what you're talking about.
I can't think of his name right now, man. I think his last name is Thompson.
By the way, we terrible
but he
with
keep-
names on the show.
Yeah, we are. We are definitely there. But he's a burner, but he keeps dropping the ball. Like he just he's not friend with the balls at all. Pause. Pause. But I'm not convinced. I'm definitely not convinced with them. So I'm like Frank, man. I like Buffalo, man. That's crazy, but I just don't see Buffalo beating Kansas City. And then I got Kansas City, and man, the Saints. I see Saints. I think the Saints are better than Green Bay. But
So, yeah.
it's a caveat on Drew Brees coming back from 11 broken ribs, man, at the age of 40 something, whatever he is, 41, whatever.
41, I think he is.
Something like that.
Yeah. If he take a good shot in the ribs again, man, dude is done for the rest of the year. Probably done for his career, but he's definitely done for the rest of the year.
So you know they're gonna be gunning for that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I would too.
And that's my thing. Exactly.
I would.
And remember they old bounty gate on Brent Favre, everybody, man, it's gonna be a bounty gate on him, bro. Like you can't be out there with them broken ribs, bro, at that age. Like I'm about to try to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. And it's not about just trying to end your career. It's about I want to win this game. For my best way to win this game is to beat you, to get you out the game.
Take him out.
And I'm not. And Taysom Hill winning games in the playoffs, I don't see that. And then what you gonna turn to Jameis? You know what I'm saying? Jameis ain't been there either, so it's like, even though Jameis won a national championship, but has he turned over a new leaf with good coaching? Because I thought that I blame a lot of his interceptions last year on Bruce Arians, and that offense because they want to throw the ball deep all the time. But
that's
a lot of those interceptions were bad. A lot of I'll probably give it like out of his 30, I'll probably give him like at least probably about 17, 18 was his fault. The rest of it was probably just the offense fault. You know what I'm saying? The way they run their offense.
The rest of the 30.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, the rest of the 30 was probably the offense. You know what I'm
30.
saying?
Yeah. 30.
Now you give me 36 touchdowns and 18 interceptions. We still 2-1. It's still like a lot, but it's a little better than 30. You know what I'm saying? Still better than 30.
That's mad
30
numbers.
for 30.
Okay.
But it's easy to throw an interception on Madden, boy. I'm telling you. I just did it the other day. Like for him in the game. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I did that before. I've done it.
Man, but I just like so I don't see them. I don't see them with them. If it get to a game where it's the Packers against Taysom Hill and the Saints, I got to get at the Aaron Rodgers and them, man. I got to.
That's a different story, then. That's a different story.
Yeah. And that's my only thing. Like I'm concerned about Drew Brees. No injuries aside, I think the Saints are a better team than everybody else in the NFC.
Agreed.
And I would love to see, man. I would love to see either the Saints and Kansas City, or even Tampa Bay and Kansas City, just to get somebody beat up on Tom Brady again. I would love to see that. And so all his fans can shut up again, and then they can go out with any other excuses because they can't use the excuse. Well, he ain't got no receivers because dude got hella receivers, and so they can't say anything else. But the young boy beat him. So I think, man, as hard as it is in the NFL, I can see the Chiefs repeating, and that's like it's something you don't see often. It ain't like the NBA, but It's
That's
just
true.
something you don't
Yeah.
see often. But I'll probably go ahead and give it with KC and beating the Saints in the Super Bowl. And probably one of the highest scoring Super Bowls we've seen in a while.
Shootout.
Which would be pretty
Yeah, literally.
which would be pretty
Yeah.
cool. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, so that would be pretty cool. So, well, that's
Mm-hmm.
out the way, man. Let's move it over to the game, to the hard court, man. Let's move it over to the basketball, move it over to the hardwood, man, and see.
Mm-hmm.
We got the NBA season about to jump off in this week right here,
Mm-hmm.
man, and it's been a
Yes,
short off
sir.
season. Just got out the bubble, and you know what I'm saying, they're gonna try it out right now with with the teams in their cities. Um, Man, what y'all think about? First of all, what y'all think? What was the best move in the off season for you guys, man? Like, who you think
Oof.
like kind of became contenders, or a sleeper move, or the best re-up? Was Giannis the re-signing the best move for him, or
Oh, for
what do you
Milwaukee,
think
that
was
was the
the
best move.
well, yeah? Well, what do you think was the best move, in the off season? Was it
Hmm.
Because we
Best
had we
off.
had we had a little movement. We had a little movement. We had some
Yeah.
trades, man. You had Drew Holiday going up there to Milwaukee to help Giannis out.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I
You had
like that for
you
Giannis.
had Daryl Morey going over to Philadelphia and Doc Rivers signing in Philadelphia with that team to
Mm-hmm.
help them out. Um, you got we finally get to see KD, a move that wasn't made, but KD in Brooklyn,
And
him
Kyrie
and
together.
Kyrie for the
Yeah.
first
Kyrie
time
together.
together.
Mm-hmm.
You got the trade John Wall for Russ.
Hey, John Wall looks
Uh,
good, man. He
Looks
do.
real good,
hey
actually.
man, he looks real good,
Pause.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Pause.
mean, you ain't played in 2 years, so I mean, you gonna look fresh. Man, yeah, he looks
definitely looks
good.
fresh.
Yeah, that first
Mm-hmm.
step is still there, man. He still got that quick first step.
You got the
Um,
Lakers still in Montrez from the Clippers.
that was a good
Mm.
move. That was a good move. That was a good pickup.
I like that pick too. Yeah.
I still think
Man,
Serge Ibaka's a better player though. I still think the
how
Clippers
about
came out on top.
you got Ibaka, going
Yeah,
over to the Clippers.
yeah,
They re-signed Reggie Jackson. They
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
kept
huge too.
Marcus. They kept Marcus over there, Marcus
yeah.
Morris.
Mhm.
Lou Will is. I hear some grumbles that he's still kind of unhappy out there. But
Yeah, I heard some
Mm.
stuff.
so that's kind of something to keep an eye on. Chris
Hmm.
Paul went over to Phoenix.
That's a great
Uh,
move. Now that right there is a great move for Phoenix. Cause now it's like,
That might be the move I like the most, to be honest with
yeah,
you.
that's a great move. That's a great
Yeah.
move. Cause that
Yeah.
team went from like everybody saw the way they played in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? A few months ago.
Down the stretch. Yeah.
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 Cause then they win like 8 in a row down there.
yeah, they went
Yep.
undefeated in the bubble, man.
They,
They tried
they,
to
Yeah.
make the
they
playoffs.
finished
They just
strong.
missed
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think, but
Mm-hmm.
also them moving Kelly Oubre, I think is that might hurt a little bit. A little bit. It could hurt
Okay.
him a little
Yeah.
bit because he averaged almost 20 a game. Got what, 19 a game last year?
19 a game. Good defensive player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But
Okay.
they had a young
It
guy
could
that was
hurt a
trying to give.
little
They tried
bit,
to give
but
Bridges some. They tried to give Bridges some time.
yeah. Yeah.
Mikal Bridges. They trying to give him some tick.
So I mean, so it could work
Yeah.
out. It could work out, man. But I love that Phoenix. I love Phoenix getting Chris Paul, even though I can't stand that little midget. But I mean, he irks me, man, really. But
Chris?
he's a great player. He's a great player.
Well,
Right. So him being out there with Devin Booker in the backcourt, I think that's a great pickup, and it's gonna help DeAndre Ayton as well, because you'll be able to play some pick and roll with him, get him in the right spots to where he can be the most effective. So I think that's gonna be like Phoenix. They definitely gonna be in the playoff. They'll be in the playoffs this year. I say somewhere around 6, maybe 5. Nah, 5's too high. Somewhere around 6.
Okay.
6 seed.
Uh.
And I also love the Clippers move getting Serge Ibaka. That's to me he's a better player than Montrezl, only because he gives you a little bit more on the defensive end. And I say that with all love to Montrezl, because I do love Trez. Hard working player.
hey man, Montrez was a defensive player of the year up in college, bro. Don't sleep on the defense,
That's
man.
true too. That's true.
That's
That's
true.
true. I give you
Man,
that.
they was comparing him to Ben
That's for
Wallace
sure.
while he was in college, man. He started turning on offense in
I remember
in the
that.
NBA.
I remember that.
Yeah.
They did
But
compare
he
Ben Wallace at
Yeah.
one point. That's true. Yeah.
like I like Montrez. I do. I didn't want to see him leave the Clippers. I thought he was like a really good fit for them.
Mhm.
But them getting Serge, I like Serge. Serge has put up good numbers on the offensive end. He still can give you some defense.
It's Serge.
Right.
It's Serge. Make it sound like a
Serge.
detergent.
Right. Right. So I like him. I like Serge with the Clippers. I like all the rest of the moves they did. Like I said, re-signing Marcus. You say you still got Lemon Pepper Lou over there. He's still there. Of course you got I wouldn't have gave PG all that money. I wouldn't have gave
playoff.
I like Paul. I like Paul. I really do. I like Paul. Man, I love Paul. But
I don't think nobody's against Paul, man.
But
yeah,
I would not have. I don't think I would have gave him the that super max contract. I don't think I would have gave him that. In today's standards, today's NBA, you're gonna have to pay him because that's
somebody
what the
out
market
there
dictates. Yeah. But
yeah.
I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could have actually gave him $226 million. That's a lot of bread. That's a lot of bread.
It's a lot of bread.
But the move that I love the most, in the offseason, I'm gonna be a homer on this one to say Chicago Bulls getting Billy Donovan. I love it. So far, I love it. So far, I love it. I was on the fence about Donovan because I wanted somebody to get Mark Jackson.
you was on. I was gonna say that, man. You was on the fence about this, so you gotta change it a little bit, man.
Yeah, I'm changing it, man, because what I've seen in the preseason.
Okay.
They I love the movement. Like the Bulls, they look more alive out there on the court. You got people cutting. You got the ball swinging from side to side. It's not a lot of ISO. You got some pick and roll type stuff happening. You got Lowry Markin is allowed to put the ball on the floor and drive to the basket.
Finally, right? Yeah.
Love that. Wendell Carter looks like he's alive. You know what I'm saying? So
it's alive.
So you're saying the Bulls had bad coaching, man? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, heck yeah, I'm saying that.
How dare you?
Jim Boylan, I mean, no disrespect to
Jim
Boylan,
Todd.
but Jim Boylan, like, I could have coached better than Jim Boylan.
Ooh.
Like, seriously. It's not
shots fired. Nigga.
Right, shots fired. But I mean, and then you gotta look at like you had people that was playing that was like they weren't even motivated last year. You could tell the Bulls are motivated.
Yeah,
you seen it. Yeah, you seen it in their body language. They come out of timeout, they looking like this nigga right here.
Their heads hanging down.
Yeah. They knowing that plays ain't gonna work and sets is not gonna work. They knew this coming out of timeouts. You can see it on their bodies, the body language. But I like Kobe White.
White.
Got to throw the white in there. You can't just say Kobe. Gotta be like Kobe.
Right.
White.
Kobe. Right.
I like Kobe. I like Zach. Kobe's looked like a different player so far this preseason. I like the way he's running the offense. He's not looking like he's not coming out looking for his shot first, which is great. He's looking to set up other players, move the ball, and Zach is already in midseason form.
Yeah,
he's in midseason form already.
Yeah,
I'm saying that, I'm going on record to say this right now. Zach LaVine will be an all-star, and he will average about 30 points this year.
Oh,
okay.
I'm going on record. I'm going on record to say it.
You said 30?
Man, if he don't average 30, he's going to average somewhere around like 28.
30.
Okay.
I'm going on. Even though I'm wearing this Charlotte Hornet jersey, shout out to LJ, by the way.
Hey man, that's Melo Ball's number 9, bro.
Hey man, it's always gonna be Larry Johnson, all right?
Melo Ball, man.
Hey, I only recognize one Melo, and he in Portland. So that nigga, the nigga that's in Charlotte, he's love Melo. He ain't Melo. He ain't graduated to that name to that level yet.
Hey man, his Twitter handle say Melo.
Hey, I'm putting the LA in front of that nigga name.
His mama named him Melo. I'm gonna call him Melo. No, I'm just playing. No,
right.
But what moves y'all like, though, man?
What you like, Frank?
I was saying it earlier. I like the Phoenix move, man. I think Chris Paul's gonna be good for that young Phoenix team. You got Aiden, you got Booker. Booker, who's highly slept on. Well, not slept on too much, but as far as the East Coast, I don't know who he is, but the kid can play. You know what I'm saying? The kid got game. He has heart. He can shoot. I guess somebody with Chris Paul coming in to run the offense with him. It's gonna be fun to watch. I think.
Yeah.
Aiden split the 4 out. He can play defense as well and rebound. I like what they're doing. I see them possibly making a playoff push. Won't be a high seed. I got them maybe battling for maybe a lower seed, like a 7 or 8 seed, maybe in the West, because the West is still loaded, in my opinion. But I like that team. They're gonna be, like you said in previous, Ray, in the bubble, they went undefeated. They went on a nice run down the stretch, man. Outside of Portland, they was hottest team down the stretch.
Yeah.
And it's just too little, too late. But this year, I think it's gonna be a lot better. I like it. I'm expecting better numbers from Booker. I'm expecting Chris Paul to show him how to win. And possibly, I'm not saying win the series, but possibly in the playoff game this year. I can see them doing that this year with that team. I really could, if they stay healthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
What about you? Who you got?
I like the Donovan, Billy Donovan pickup, man. I'm not going as far as Ray is saying that Zach gonna average 30, but I can definitely see him dropping about it. I can see him doing about I can see him doing about 27. I can see him about doing 26, 27 a game, man. Cause you know, I'm gonna go on the line and say Zach has probably the smoothest game in the league right now.
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
He has the smoothest game in the league. Like they used to say PGs, and Zach's game is so smooth. It doesn't seem rushed. It doesn't. It's like everything feels like effortless for dude. And I think he got a coach that kind of believe in him. So I think it's gonna be cool to see what little dude can do. Before Chicago gives up on him. But it's gonna be nice to see. You know, that's what we do. So
we started on that.
I love that, but I also love what my Lakers did, man. I love to pick up a Dennis Schroeder. I love getting Montrez, man. I like getting younger energy. I love the addition of Montrez Harrell, man. Just off the bench to give me a sixth man of the year award winner, to give me the energy. That's the thing. That's the reason why me and Ray was going back and forth about him and Serge the other week, man. And it was like I would choose Montrez just because of the energy. Like he changes the game when he's in the game.
You
like
saying that because
I
he's
like
in the Lakers uniform?
No. I've always liked Montrez. I hated playing
you homer
because of Montrez. Nah, if you go even see what we said before, like I was scared of the Clippers because of Montrez and Lou. I wasn't scared of Kawhi and PG. I was scared of Montrez and Lou. You know what I'm saying? Those are two that I was scared of. It had nothing to do with Kawhi or Paul, because I wasn't convinced on Paul. Like what I've seen from Paul, like, man, regular season is good, but since Indiana, man, since that leg injury, man, the playoffs ain't been great for that dude. And I don't know what it is. He's been playing great in the regular season, but playoffs just ain't been great for dude.
I think it's mental. Yeah.
And so I wasn't worried about him. I wasn't worried about Kawhi. Kawhi's just gonna give you Kawhi, and that's gonna be that. Like Kawhi don't make other people better. Kawhi just gives you Kawhi. That's it. That's all. He's not a leader. He's not. He doesn't get his team. It's just about Kawhi, and that's no knock on him, but just the player that he is. You know what I'm saying? That's just that. He gonna give you his 27, and he gonna give you his 8 boards and your 3 assists and 2-3 steals, and that's Kawhi. That's what he gonna do.
Yeah.
No shot at him, but that's just what he does. And you can even tell because the team don't even rally around Kawhi like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like wherever he's been, other than him hitting that game-winning shot in what's name Toronto, nobody really rallies around like, oh my God, Kawhi is that guy. Nobody does that. And so it's something there where it's like because he's so distant with everybody. Yeah, because he's a fun guy. He's so distant with everybody. The team doesn't really rally around him like that. But Montrez, you can tell, man, that team. When him and Lou stepped on that court, man, that team just changed, man. It's like, and that's what made me scared of the Clippers. And to get that on this team, even though we lost Dwight, who was, I mean, he played his role great. Like I'd get Dwight now. I'm really not a Dwight Howard fan at all. But what he brought to the team and to accept his role that he did last year with the Lakers, hey man, bruh. I can't be mad at you, man.
Hold on. I interrupt you real quick, man. Speaking of Dwight, man, his girl His girl.
Oh, T
Yeah,
Coop.
Oh
man.
my
Yeah,
God.
man.
Hey, TQ.
Oh,
Hey,
T Coop, nice.
Hey,
that's all I'm
she's
gonna say.
real
That's
nice.
that's all I'm gonna say, man. If you
Hey,
listening,
we
just
talking nice,
yeah,
nice. That's nice,
hey,
nice.
props. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Yeah.
And
It's just,
she a young one too, boy. T
Yeah.
yeah,
Coop, nice.
yeah,
And she
yeah.
got game. She a
Yeah.
beast
Oh, yeah,
though.
no,
She got game. I watched
She
her.
can
I watched
ball.
her
She
play.
got game,
I
Joe.
watched her play. Yeah,
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 man. T Coop is nice, man.
yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't, losing that shot blocking
Mm-hmm.
and everything else. I'm hoping that Montrez kind of mix in some of that old Louisville type of game that he had to add on
I
with
can
his,
see that. I can
what
see
he
that
brought
happening.
on the offensive side.
Mm-hmm.
But I was
I can see
watching the
that
game
happening.
against Phoenix the other night, and man, he was over there. Anthony Davis had a backup, and dude got around Anthony Davis, and Trez right there blocking the shot out of bounds. I was like, bro, that's what I need to see. Like, yo, you
Mm-hmm.
bring me that energy, I'm gonna pick them all day. So I think that's like one of the. I love what they did, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like for sure, I love what they did with that, bringing that team, and
Mm-hmm.
then like I said, re-signing Markeith and doing whatever they did. Get my guy, young Chicago boy, out there, doing his thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Little Taylor Horton, man, doing his thing over there, man. Hope they get some tick this year. I think they're gonna end up trading
Mm-hmm.
Kuz before the end of this year.
I can see that happening.
Didn't he say something about he don't know his role?
Yeah, because they didn't
Yeah,
resign
he
him. They
did
didn't.
say
They
that.
didn't. They didn't offer an
Yeah,
extension. They didn't offer him an
Yeah.
extension. So he's like, man, I don't. And my thing is, if you still don't know your role with this team, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because you were supposed to be that third option that they got. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And for you to be as inconsistent as he's been,
Mm-hmm.
it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, this the time where you need to say, okay, LeBron is going into year, what's this, 18?
18, right? Yeah, 18. Yeah.
You supposed to be able to say, all right, man, we're not gonna play him 38 minutes. We're gonna drop him down to about 33 minutes a game because we got a young guy that's in here that's gonna give us 20 every night.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And be consistent with it every night. I can count on. He can be my Lou Will, my Jamal Crawford. He gonna come give me 20 every. I can count on that 20 every night. And
Mm-hmm.
right now they can't do that. Kuz score 25
Mm-hmm.
one game and have 2 points the next game for the next 3 games, and it's like,
Yeah.
bruh, you know what I'm saying? Come
Okay.
on, man. So I'm not,
Yeah.
but I love what they did to try to make this team a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love the Dennis Schroeder thing. I hate losing Rondo only in the playoffs. The regular season, I'm not too mad
Mm-hmm.
about it. When playoffs come around, I kind of hate it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Playoff
we'll see,
Rondo.
Mm-hmm.
man. Yeah, playoff Rondo is something else. Don't let him hear you say that, but
Right.
he's been good. Yeah, so I think they're moving. Like I said, Billy Donovan, man, for the Bulls, man, has been, man. To say we finally got a real coach,
A coach that had
man, I'll
experience
take,
before coming to Chicago.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
man. First time
Man.
we ain't had a first time head coaching forever,
Right.
bro. Even
Jeez,
going
don't
back
even
to Phil
start on
Jackson, it
that.
worked out for
To
Phil
Phil
Jackson,
Jackson,
but
Yeah, work with Phil. Yeah.
yeah,
but
shoot,
since
Doug Collins
then,
too. And Doug Collins the first time head coach. So man,
I'm not sure.
I think
I'm
so.
not. I
I
think
think it
he
was first time
was. I
head
think he
coach, man.
was. Yeah, I think he was, man.
Um,
I think Phil Collins was a first time
we've
coach.
always had first
I
time
mean,
head
Doug
coaches in
Collins.
Chicago, man, and
Hmm.
worked out with Phil, thank God. But
Right.
but at least
Yeah.
Phil had head coaching down in the CBA and stuff like that. He was actual
Mm-hmm.
head coach and won a CBA title. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
True. True.
you
True.
know, at least that. You know what I'm saying? But we've been going with people that don't do nothing. We just pull them off the street or out of college and say, hey
You want
man,
to
these
coach?
dudes,
Come
let's
on.
go.
Right. Hey, I left out a team though, man.
What
I
you
left
got?
Who
out
that?
far as like moves, and this is something you talked about a few days ago. Portland. I like what they did, man. I like.
Oh, I was about to get to that.
Oh.
I like that. I like the moves they made. But going
Okay.
out and getting Robert Covington and bringing back what Zach
Rocco.
Collins. Zach Collins
Yeah.
will be back. Derek Jones Jr. Another good
Yeah, got
wing
him from
defender.
Miami.
Yeah, got him from
Mm-hmm.
Miami. So that was good. Now this guy is going to be key, I think, for them. It's going to be now if he stays healthy. Harry Giles. They got him from Sacktown.
Sacramento. Yeah.
Sacramento.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now if he's healthy,
Can't stay
yeah.
healthy, man.
If he
God,
That's the
stays
key,
healthy,
man. Gosh.
that's a
Yeah.
major pickup for them because the boy can ball. He can ball.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Boy
you
can
bringing
play.
back Melo. I like what I saw from Melo last year. And then if you bring him off the bench this year, that's gonna make your team deeper. And
I don't like them losing Hassan Whiteside though. I
I
thought that
can
was
deal.
a
You
good
know what?
defensive
I can deal
presence.
with his. It hurts on the defensive end a little bit because he's
Yeah,
backing
because
up.
they don't got nobody else that can play defense.
Yeah, because Nurkic
Yeah.
could give you 1 or 2 blocks a game, but outside of him, you have nothing else. Because Enes Kanter, I like him on offense. I don't like him on defense.
And those all body blocks. They ain't nothing like he ain't jumping to block your shot, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So
it's like Nurkic ain't doing that.
I like what Portland did. I like the moves. And like I say, you got they bench is pretty cool. You got Gary Trent Jr. Boy can shoot. He balled in the bubble last year. Last season, he balled in the bubble. Like I said, you got CJ, and obviously you got Dame. Like I said, man, Portland is actually a team that could make some noise in the West, but some things have to fall into play for them to be a legit threat. Like, I mean,
Is that your
everybody has to
sleeper
get
team?
like, yeah, that's my sleeper team out West, Portland. I actually got Portland. They could finish as high as 3rd in my eyes if everybody
Can you really
plays the way.
Ooh,
Can you really call them a super team at this point? I mean,
yeah, I mean,
they
because
put-
you got Dame and CJ. That's a great backcourt.
okay.
It's a great backcourt. You know, to me, son, I'm a Dame guy, man. I love Dame, man.
yeah.
I love that.
I
love
don't
that
got
dude.
nothing against Dame, man. You know, my only issue with Dame is him staying and saying that, oh man, I'll never leave Portland. All right, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't trying to win. That's all I'm saying. So,
Hey, man, that's a whole other argument. We're gonna have that argument again, man.
yeah,
But
we are.
I like what they did. I like what they did, though, man. I like what Portland did, and I think that Portland could be like, if everything goes according to plan and everybody played the way it's supposed to be, and injuries, barring injury, they could finish as high as 3rd. But I got them finishing around 5, somewhere around 5.
Okay.
But they could go high as 3rd if they play above, play to their expectations, and barring injury, they could finish as high as 3rd. I think they got to really.
You got the 2 LA teams in front of them.
Yeah, I got the 2 LA teams in front of them, and then I got Denver. I love Denver, love them, but something's missing from that team. I don't know what it is.
I think it's an identity.
That could be it.
I think that's what it is.
That could be it.
I think it's defense.
That's probably what it is.
They got an identity on offense. They run that. They 2-man game is amazing. And then to have Porter Jr. there, and then I think they're gonna bring on Bo this year, because man, dude was playing good in that bubble, boy.
He's been doing good.
They got talent.
Yeah.
They got talent. And look, Will Barton was hurt in them last games of the
Will the Thrill
stuff too. So man, they got talent over there. They're gonna have to trade some of their talent, but they got talent over there. And a lot of them can put the ball in the basket. Gary Harris, they got a lot of dudes that can put the ball in the basket, man, over there. And but defensively, they can't stop nobody.
That's the thing, and that's
why
the
only person that played defense on that team is Craig.
That's why I think Portland edges them out, because Portland addressed their defensive issues by going out and getting Robert Covington and bringing in Derrick Jones Jr. for helping on the wing.
A little bit. They ain't got on inside defense though. Portland don't. You know what I'm saying? That's my only concern about when they play. But I think that'll work with any other team except for when they play the Lakers, because the Lakers with the way they play inside. Because LeBron will go inside. He's gonna drive. I ain't saying he's gonna post your balls down, but he's gonna drive all the time. You got AD that's gonna be down there. Now you got Montrez that's gonna be down there. You got then you got Marc Gasol that's gonna be down. So you got a lot of players down. I forgot to say Marc Gasol last time, but you got the inside. What your defensive presence down there? Because they'll get Jokic and foul.
And that's why I give the LA teams that's why I give the LA teams the advantage over them, because when it gets to that point, I don't know if they have enough size to play against those LA teams. That's where that's why I say I got them in a great year for them. They'll finish 3rd, but realistically they finish in 5 or 6, somewhere around there.
I think depending on who they play, I think Portland can beat. I think Portland can beat the Clippers depending on what how they catch them in the playoffs. It depends. You know what I'm saying? Because Dame, man, like I said, I love this dude, man. But one thing about Dame, they ain't gonna give you in the playoffs. Dame will drop 50, and then Dame will go quiet, and then he'll hit that game winner. But then Dame will go quiet again. It's like you need that consistent. What you gave me all year, that 30 you gave me all year, I need that every game in the playoffs.
He balled in the bubble though, man. He was there every night.
Nah, because a couple of games against the Lakers, bro, he disappeared. Like it was not Dame. Like Dame was not there, and it was like, bro, like man,
I
like
don't know, bro.
it shouldn't have. No, look at those games, man. He was not there. He might have finished with 20, but you gotta remember, it had point in the games where he'd start
you
off
gotta
like,
remember,
oh man, he hit his first 2 shots, then he'll go 0 for his next 10 shots, and then he'll hit one couple.
Hey, you gotta remember though.
Like, okay, well, you got it.
You gotta remember though, when you get to that point, when they playing against the Lakers, this nigga's dead dog tired because they had to fight just to get to that point.
Yeah.
But this nigga was like dead. This nigga carried them, literally carried them to that playoff spot.
Like I said, I love Dame. Like I love this dude's person. I love his mentality, especially on the court. I don't know about his mentality off the court, but on the court, I love this dude's mentality. Like, man, I'm about to kill you, bro. I love him.
Yeah.
Like it's only a few players in the league that I really love their mentality. And his, oh man, Joe, I love this dude's mentality.
Real talk. He's the only player that I see. I didn't say only, but one of the few players I see that in the NBA that still has that Jordan Kobe mentality where I don't want to play with you, nigga. I want to beat you. That's the type of dude that Dame is. He got that mentality. What's it called? The Mamba mentality. That's what he got.
Mentality.
Yeah, I believe he got it. Like
he got it. But he got to if he want to do that, he better get some people that come there to the squad. I'll tell you that much.
He's gonna need another certified scorer. They need one more certified scorer.
I'll say one more player.
Because I mean, you know what you're gonna get from CJ. And I love Nurkic. Like a healthy Nurkic is like, man, is so key to that team though. Because you like I said, if he coming in and he balling, he actually makes them takes them from like being a fringe playoff team to a team that can finish, like I said, between 3 and 5. Like if Nurkic is balling,
I even take it this far. I love Jamal Murray, but you put Dame on Denver. Denver is closer to a championship than Portland is.
I don't know, man.
You don't think so?
I'm telling you, man. I think so. That's how much I like Dame, and I love Jamal Murray. But Dame is still. I love Jamal too. But Dame is that dude. Like if you give Dame, you give Dame Jokic, and you give Dame Michael Porter Jr., and you give Dame these other players pieces around him, where he doesn't have to give you 30 every night. Yeah. And he can rest during the year or rest in a bubble. Like, I can take it easy. I can give you 20 tonight and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Instead, I got to drop 35 every night for us to be contending to win. Bro, that's a different type of dude where I can come out here and say, man, you know what? You look at all the great players, man. They ain't win until they had another dude that can go have a great game. They have a subpar game to their standards and still win. And it's like, you know what? Oh, I can count on this dude. Bulls ain't winning. Scottie Pippen come that dude. You know what I'm saying? Shaq couldn't do it without a Kobe type dude, a D Wade type dude. You know what I'm saying? Kobe couldn't do it until Paul Gasol came along to say, hey, man, I can do it. Paul Gasol and Lamar Odom. LeBron can't do it until he got everybody.
Until he get a stack team.
So it's just
nigga ain't no damn goat. I hate that nigga, man.
Man.
I love him off the court, though. Love you, LeBron, off the court.
Magic didn't have to give you 30 every night. Kareem didn't have to give you 30 every night. Bird didn't have to give you 30 every night. You know what I'm saying? I can have an off game or a bad week, and my team can still go 3-1 that week because I got a number 2 that's gonna be a beast. So I got a dude that I can count on that's gonna kill. Yeah. There ain't no knock on CJ. That's but CJ ain't Jokic. But CJ ain't Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Jokic could carry a team.
Yeah.
And then all the offense can go through Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Compared to, ain't got nobody for the offense to go through in Portland. That's all I'm saying. Like, I love Dame.
I think we had this discussion before, though, about CJ and Dame. We were saying how, man, CJ actually could be a point guard on another team, be a starting point guard on another team. He really could.
Yeah, it could be.
I think he could.
It could be. You know who made good moves, man, that I like, man? I like Atlanta.
What was that?
Atlanta looks good.
I can see that,
man.
I can see that.
A lot of young talent.
I like them, man.
Picking up Rondo was good. Picking up Dunn.
Picking up Rondo was huge, man. Yeah.
Picking up Dunn.
And then they got
Dunn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Atlanta got some really good pieces down there.
That's some depth. They did,
yeah.
I think. And
they put some veterans around
like,
young players.
And I want to see. You got to see. I hate. Want to say it on here. I hate that Clay got hurt, man. He's out for a year again, man. His Achilles, man. I hate it.
Yeah.
I wanted to see.
I hate that too, man.
Golden State was number 2 with me. I was waiting to see that battle between them and the Lakers, man. Like, because Golden State picked up a whole lot of Lakers fans when they was losing, man. And so I wanted to see how that was gonna be. Like, that was gonna be nice, Joe, to see that. That would have been the old Golden State squad before KD against this Lakers squad. I would love to see that, man. But I was telling Ray the other day, Steph Curry got to be MVP. Steph Curry, he got to show you why he was MVP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely got a ball. He got a ball.
Yeah. And I think he can. I think he can.
Yeah,
but he got to show it.
Yeah, but you got to bring it though. You got to bring it. Because all eyes
ain't
will
like
be
they got
anyway.
a bomb squad. It ain't like
they loaded. Low key, they loaded. Low key, they loaded.
Hey, last season was a blessing in disguise for them because a lot of guys got a chance to play, learn how to play, learn the system. So it's like, man, like I said, like last season was just a blessing in disguise for them. I mean, now you get your main guy back. Steph is back. I just saw Draymond probably not gonna play in the first game though.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. It's still an ankle injury. They say Wiseman should be ready to whatever to play, man.
Yeah.
Man. You know, I question the Wiseman draft pick. You know what I'm saying? But
I like him.
Hey,
I like it.
You know,
I like it. It gives them something that they didn't have, which is a big man who can move, defend. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, Wiseman has an offensive game, well, somewhat of some type of offensive game. As in the past, they ain't had nothing.
Lurch ain't got no offensive game, man.
Man, heck no.
Lurch ain't got no offensive game, man.
I have more offensive game than Lurch, man. And I ain't hooped in about 10 years.
You rang.
You rang.
Right.
Also, like, I like
Golden State though. They good.
Yeah, Golden State is gonna be nice, man. Miami with that run helped them out. I think confidence wise, man, they're gonna be something to deal with right now.
Hey, Jimmy said they're gonna win it all, man.
Yeah, Jimmy's smoking crack. But other than that, it just ain't. It's just not gonna happen, man.
They don't have.
First
enough.
of all, I don't see Miami beating if Kevin Durant is healthy and Kyrie is healthy. I don't see them beating no Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? If Philly actually comes to play and Doc can get them to play, and look, I think Doc is a better coach when he ain't expected to win a championship.
Yeah. Well, he can fly under the radar.
Other than that 1 year in Boston when they was expected to win a championship.
Yeah.
And
he had 3 Hall of Famers then. He had to win.
That's what I'm saying. You was expected to win.
Yeah.
But all the Lob City teams and everything else that he had the talent, and it was like, okay, it was too much expectation on him. But teams that he did his best coaching job was the Clippers team before this past year, that Orlando team. You know what I'm saying? Team, that Boston team after everybody got traded. You know what I'm saying? So they it was good coaching jobs that Doc did. If he can do something with that with Philly, man, they're gonna be something. Milwaukee's gonna be right there. Toronto's gonna be right there.
Indiana's gonna be around.
Indiana's gonna be around.
Indiana's gonna be around. Washington gonna be around probably, man.
And that's a nice backcourt.
I think so.
You hope that the Bulls can fight for a playoff spot, man.
They should be able to. The Bulls got too much talent on paper for them to be as bad as they have been the last few years. But like I said, they go back to Jim Boylan.
Yeah.
You gotta say it with a deep breath. Jim Boylan. Yeah.
And then I didn't even mention the Boston Celtics. And the Celtics.
Yeah, Boston.
Right there.
And it's like we forget about Boston, but they got
I don't know how, but
they got a nice squad.
Very nice squad, yeah.
I think because Boston's at a spot right now. I don't know what they're missing. That's the team that I don't know what they're missing, but they're missing something. You know what I'm saying?
They should have went out and tried to get Steven Adams. That's what they should have did.
That'd have been lovely if they did that, but they didn't.
That's what they should have did, because that's what they missing. Like
Yeah.
that presence in the middle. Like Tristan Thompson is okay or whatever, but he's not like
good for rebounding, yeah. But
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
good
no
at
physical
offensive
presence in the
rebounding and
middle.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
He ain't no you don't start. When I see Tristan Thompson in the hole, it ain't stopping me from going to the hole, bro. Like I ain't thinking twice about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between me.
Yeah.
Heck, even them going to sign a Dwight Howard at the little money would have been a nice
that'd have been better
to that team.
I think that'd have been better.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd have been a nice addition to that team, man. And it's like, and then you're talking about, okay, somebody's gonna block shots and rebound, Joe, and we can get out and run, and we can, man, and that makes you play the lanes a whole lot better.
A whole lot different.
You're like,
yeah.
oh man, I got somebody behind me right now that's gonna, if I miss it, somebody behind me is gonna throw that shot into the stands.
I just thought about something, man. One factor that we have yet to like throw into play when talking about Boston, the Kardashians. You know they coming along for the ride, man. They're gonna be in Boston with Tristan.
I'm like, for who? Oh, Tristan.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
the Kardashian curse will be in Boston.
I don't think OJ's daughter has a curse. To be honest with you, like, I don't even think it's like even worth saying. Like, I mean, because first of all, she ain't never had nobody. She never with nobody that was like gonna win a title anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
it's just the circus that goes along with the Kardashians could be a distraction. And then Kendall probably gonna latch on to somebody in that locker room. You know, she go with all NBA players. She gonna latch on to somebody in that locker room.
I don't know, man. Jalen too pro black, so it probably won't be him.
And Tatum locked up with a girl, ain't he? Don't Tatum got a girl?
Yeah,
I know he got a shorty.
Tatum got a Tatum got his little shorty. So I don't know. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, Marcus Smart,
one of the young dudes.
Marcus Smart gonna be the guy.
Marcus Smart,
man out.
Or one. It's gonna be Marcus Smart, or it's gonna be one of the young dudes.
Kemba Walker.
I think Kemba married, ain't he?
I think Kemba married. I think, man.
I think he married, man.
Okay, good for him then. Okay,
it's gonna be fun to see.
Yeah,
be tight.
Hey man, they don't do white boys, man. They don't do white boys.
Hey, he ain't white all the way, man. He's
Tyson ain't all the way white. I thought he was straight up white boy.
Tyson, he's something, man. I don't know. Yeah, he all the way white.
The Kardashian curse is gonna rear its ugly face in Boston at some point.
Coming to a city near you.
Yeah,
right. Well, you got a point on that one, man. So what's your picks to get out the East and the West, man? Who you think you're gonna see in the finals this year, man?
Who you got?
Your early picks.
Ooh.
We do reserve right to change these if injuries happen, but you get your early pick.
Right. Early.
If I had to choose one team come out the East, I'm gonna go with I want to say Boston. I still like Boston. I don't know why. I still like Boston for some reason.
Tatum got you liking Boston.
Yeah, that could be what it is. I would say Brooklyn, but I still say need to get working their chemistry a little bit more. It's still early. But that can change. That can change because they got players over there in Brooklyn. Don't get me wrong, they got a squad over there. But I think it'll take some chemistry. But I like Boston coming out the East. The West is going to be one of the LA teams, man, at this point. I did have high hopes in Golden State, but thanks to Clay getting hurt again, unfortunately, man, that kind of like put a damper on all that. But it's going to be one of the LA teams, man. It's really a coin toss. So I had to choose. It'd probably be with the champs, obviously, because they're the champs. But I'm going to look at LA and Boston in the finals. That's what I'm looking at.
Ooh, that would be nice. What
at.
you got, Ray? NBA would love that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I would love that. I would love to see that, man. You get to see who gonna break that tie for the most championship.
Exactly.
Both in that 16,
17, right?
That's all I want to see.
17, 17.
Oh, 17, 17? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, 17, 17.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I would love to see that happen. But let's see. For me coming out the East, man. God, we already know it's gonna be one of the LA teams in the West. Right now, I'll have to pick LeBron. You know what? I'm gonna take that back. I'll take that back. It's AD's team. LeBron is just along for the ride. I'm gonna call him LeCote rather.
LeCote.
Lakota Rider.
He finna pad his stats now. He finna try to so he can be the GOAT. Or only his man. I love living in the world he's living in, but I digress. That's another rant for me. But I'm gonna say coming out the East, I want to pick Milwaukee. I want to pick them because Giannis.
Hey, that's your smoke break. That's your smoke break rant right there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Look.
Yeah, man. I'm about to go on a rant about LeBron.
Yeah.
My bad, Lakota Rider.
What you say coming out these?
I want to pick Milwaukee because I like them picking up Holiday. But after Holiday, that's not a lot because Middleton, I'm not sold on Chris Middleton. Never been.
Still not, that's why I didn't go with him.
Never
That's
been
why I
sold.
didn't go with him.
So I might be with you, Frank. I might be with you, man. I'm probably gonna go Boston because Kemba is gonna come back and sometime in like
January, they say,
January,
right?
February, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So Kemba be back. So they should be back at full strength. So I'm probably gonna go Boston. Boston out of the East. But I'm kind of low key drinking the Jimmy Butler Miami Kool-Aid because of how they played last year. So they could possibly come out of the East again, but right now I'm going Boston.
Okay.
Bulls gonna finish somewhere around 7 or 8. In a perfect world, they could finish 6. In a perfect world, but we don't live in that, so I'm gonna say 7 or 8.
Okay.
So then now West, I said Lakers come out of the West. I'm pulling for PG though. I want playoff P to show up this year, man.
You got to show up, man.
And the
he
robot.
show up every year.
Right.
He show up every year.
I'm rooting for Indiana playoff P to come back. That's the West I'm rooting
George
for.
Paul.
Yeah.
You want George Paul to come out?
No, I don't want George Paul. I want Paul George, man. Nobody wants George Paul, man. We've seen enough of that.
George Paul got cable TV. George Paul. No.
This is Paul George. This is George Paul with cable TV.
Right.
TV, right. Nah, I'm kind of with y'all on Boston, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna say Brooklyn. I'm gonna say Brooklyn 99 gonna go ahead and pull that out, man. And and now I want to see another edition of KD versus LeBron, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, y'all don't want to see that, man. You know he owned LeBron, man.
Hey, but
I'm talking one-on-one when they playing one-on-one.
I was saying I got AD right now, so I'm not even worried about that. You know what I'm saying? But I would love. You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna root for my Lakers. I wouldn't be mad if Brooklyn won because I would love to see what that city would do for a championship in New York. So it'd be crazy.
Like, man, that would be crazy. That'd be crazy.
It would be nuts, bro. Like, you know, a basketball championship.
And Brooklyn
you know
too. Oh my God. Yeah.
Because they've had football in recent years. They've had the Yankees, of course, but to do it in basketball, they haven't done since the 60s. Nigga, was 70s, whatever it was, 70s, whatever.
70s with Knicks.
Crazy, man. That Willis Reed joint. I think that was the last one. But yeah, I think that'd be that would be that'd be crazy. And for him to put his stamp on the team and say, "Yo, I did it my way," you know what I'm saying, to my team. And so that would be cool for KD. So that I think those would be my two teams. All right, quick hitters. One answer, quick hitters. Yo, MVP.
Oof. That's tough.
Oof. MVP.
You know what? I'm gonna throw out somebody that ain't in it, that people ain't gonna say that's in the MVP talk. I'm gonna throw out Jason Tatum. I'm gonna throw him out there, man.
Ooh.
I'm gonna throw him out there because I think that he's gonna take the next step,
especially with Kimba being gone too.
Yeah, I think he can take the next step this year, man.
Okay.
What you got, Frank?
Okay. I hate to say it, man. I got to sleep with this shit. After the experience he had in the playoffs, coming out in the finals, so I'm gonna go with Jimmy Butler possibly.
Oh,
being MVP candidate this shit.
Okay.
With Miami this shit. Yeah, I can see that happening this shit with him taking the next step. Much as I hate to say it, man, Jimmy has progressed each year.
Yeah, he has.
He gets to the next level every year, and he he showed another side of him in the playoffs this year, the finals.
I
So
like Jimmy. I just don't like the way
yeah,
he talk all the time, man. He's like, bro,
yeah,
your ego is too big, bro. Like, shut out. But
yeah,
I like Jimmy, man.
yeah.
I'm torn between two.
Hmm.
And one is gonna shock Ray, but it's still I got I think Steph and
Hmm.
Dame.
Ooh,
Steph and Dame.
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
okay,
Um
okay.
just because I said Steph gotta do it. He gotta show it.
Yeah,
If he get that team to play, man, that's the MVP Steph we done seen, you know what I'm saying, when he won back to back a couple years ago. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so
I
it
can
ain't
see
like
that. I can
it
see
ain't like
that.
we ain't seen him be an MVP before. You know what I'm saying? And I
That's
think
true.
that Giannis just
That's
not gonna
true.
get it because you ain't going for no 3 in a row.
Nah, you're
Yeah,
not. You're not. I mean,
it's never
he got
happened.
the
Yeah,
ability, but it ain't gonna happen.
it's not gonna happen.
Right.
No.
Larry Bird's the last person to do it, and they're gonna keep it that way. They are going to keep it that way. Trust
Right.
us. Okay.
Message.
Right. Message.
Message.
we can't have all the
Especially
records.
everybody, especially with everybody, the ones that's voting on it, they're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
keep it that way, bro.
Yeah.
Trust and
Right.
believe that.
Yeah.
Uh, Coach of the year.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. Coach of the year.
Who I would want to be the coach of the year obviously would be Billy Donovan.
Billy?
Yeah, I would want. That's who I
I
would
would
want
love
to
to
be
see
coach
Billy
of the
win
year.
it this year, man. I really would.
But I think if Boston has a great season, I could see Brad Stevens getting it. Because they're gonna be without Kemba for a while, and then if Jason balls and they still like stay in the upper echelon of the East, I could see Brad Stevens because he's a great coach already, so I could see him getting it.
Right.
I'm gonna say Brad.
Who you got, Frank?
I'm gonna keep going to upsets. I'm gonna go with Steve Nash.
On point like Steve Nash.
I'm gonna go Steve Nash.
Right. Okay.
They're gonna have more wins this year and everything, more fun to watch. I'm gonna go Steve Nash this year, man.
Yeah.
That's my sleeper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Monty.
Monty out in Phoenix. Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Go with Monty, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Him and
with
Chris Paul,
Monty,
they got that chemistry together too. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
I think
one.
Monty might sleep on some folks, man. If they do good, man, I think Monty might get the votes for that, man. Yeah.
That's a good.
I think so, man.
I forgot about Monty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they say him and Chris Paul got that chemistry together. So
yeah.
New Orleans days. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, sleeper pick, not to
watch.
win the championship, but to do some damage in the league this year. Team.
Damage.
Team.
Yeah, team, and then I'm gonna go with player. What team?
Okay.
First.
Sleeper team that I think that could really do some damage, and I think that they can really do some damage if this guy stays healthy. Dallas and Kristaps Porzingis, if he stays healthy, along with Luka, they can do some damage. I'm with Max Kellerman right now. That could be like one of the that's to me, that's one of the better duos in the NBA, man. But that's when Kristaps is healthy. If he stays healthy, man, Dallas is gonna be scary. They're gonna be scary.
I can see that.
They're gonna be scary.
That's true.
They got a little bit of everything. They got a little bit of everything out there in Dallas.
I can't argue that.
That's true. What you got,
really can't argue that. I can't even argue that, man. I mean, that's
you gonna go with Dallas?
I'm gonna go with Dallas, man. That's a good one. That's a damn good one. Actually.
Dallas got size too, so they can match up with the LA team.
They do.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's why I said that's a good one for. That's a good one. That's a good one.
They was right there on my list, but since you said, I'm gonna say another one. But they was there. Like KP. Hey, I like KP, man. You know, and Luka is just Luka. And they got my man, my big dude, man, Boban.
Boban.
They got my man Boban there.
Yeah, Boban. Yeah.
Man, they got the little big dude that can shoot through Kluber. They got him out there. They got a nice. Hey,
got some
Dallas is nice, bro. They got a little young. They got a little Tim Hardaway. You know what I'm saying? They got
a solid team.
Even they lost Seth. They lost Seth, but
that move actually hurt them a little bit.
Yeah, Seth Curry. They gave some shooting back over to Philly, man.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fine.
That was nice. I think I'm gonna go with man. Man, I tell you, Dallas is one of my sleepers right there. But man, bro, I'm gonna say, man. I'm gonna say Utah, man.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
Utah, bro.
You know what?
No,
I
I
can
take
see
that back.
that.
I take that back. I take that back. You know who I'm gonna go with right now?
Uh,
I'm gonna go with New Orleans. I'm going New Orleans
Hey,
because that's
they
going
strong in the paint,
because
man.
of them. We're moving Drew. Even though I love Drew,
yeah.
I want to see what Lonzo is actually going to be because Lonzo is probably the last true point guard that's probably going to be in the NBA, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what they keep holding the standards to the scoring point guards. I
Mm.
want to see what they're gonna do as a true point guard with him, and then you got Zion, and you got the rest of it with Brandon Ingram getting his
Uh-huh.
Bi.
extension.
Yeah. Hmm.
You still got JJ Redick with the shooting. You got the little Jackson Hayes, big dude off the bench with the energy.
True.
You got
True.
you know what I'm
True.
saying. You got my boy who always make Josh Hart always making all the faces. He calling all the
Yeah.
memes.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
you got all, so it's wild, man. That's my sleeper right there, man. Them pills, man. I want to see how this gonna click with the whole season, especially if Zion can stay healthy.
Hey, just
And you
know
know what I'm
you
saying?
ain't
I
ripping
think that's gonna be cool.
you ain't getting no rebounds against New Orleans, man. With Zion and
Nah.
Steven, you ain't getting a lot of offensive rebounds
Ooh,
against that
I
team.
and Steven,
promise you
yeah,
not, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
They might have the
they nice.
strongest front court in the NBA, man.
I think so. Hell, I think so. I think so. Safe to say that.
Because you got Zion and you got Aquaman right next to him, man. So dude,
Aquaman.
like, dude,
All
that's
right,
that's strong.
who's
All
your
right.
player? Now they sleeper. Who's your player you think is gonna do some damage this year? Like, just straight, not MVP, but just gonna be just straight. Hey man, it's gonna be a dog this year. Who people gonna look out for.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say Zion.
Zion,
I'm gonna say Zion. He's gonna be off the leash this year. You know what I'm saying? They're
Stan
gonna
gonna turn
play.
them loose.
They're gonna turn loose. I think this year. They're gonna turn loose this year. I think he have a better year than he did last season. Um, Offense gonna be more fluid. Bi gonna be with him, of course, by his side, obviously.
I
But
like Bi.
yeah,
Okay. Um, I'm going hometown. I'm going Zach. I said earlier that he probably gonna average 30. So,
hmm,
'cause especially with this team, and then I think Billy really believes in him. I think, man. So, I'm going Zach, man. I think Zach is gonna average because last year he averaged 25. So I can see him upping it to
25.
about.
Yeah.
I can see him upping it to like around about 28 or 30. Like real talk
Okay.
with the
Okay.
way the Bulls offense set up and with movement and all that. I like Zach, man. I like
You
Zach
know,
to be.
that's a talk around the league. They call him Athletic Clay Thompson. That's what they call him.
If he play defense like Clay, we got something, baby.
Yeah.
For real.
That's what they call him Athletic Clay Thompson.
Bruh.
Hey, but he has played some
Yeah,
defense in the preseason. I do like the effort he
yeah.
putting on defensive
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
That's
So yeah, give me
that's
Zach. Give
true.
me Zach.
Okay.
That's true.
Zach Levine, man.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm going on record to say he's gonna be an all-star, baby.
I know you been
Oh,
saying it,
you're gonna see
man.
an all-star too. I know, man.
It
Yeah,
should have been one
I
last
love
season,
it,
though,
man.
man. It should have been one last
I
season, I
would
think.
love it.
he would
Who
have
you
got it
got,
if the
man?
Bulls wasn't so trash.
I
Nah,
I
get started
got
on that.
man, my young dude. Well, he killed last year, so I ain't gonna say him. I was gonna say Ja Morant, but he killed last year, so
Mm.
I really can't say Ja. But I'm gonna go with
Ooh, I got another one. But go ahead.
who that?
No, go ahead.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Zoe, man. I think by the end of the year, man, I think Lonzo gonna be he gonna be
Okay.
in your I think he's gonna be close to your top 10 point guards in the league, man. I think he's gonna be right up there.
I can see with that team he
Once
has, one. I can
all
see that
said and
happening.
done,
I can
And he
see that
played
happening.
both
I
ends
think
too.
if we don't look at scoring as the bar for him, I
Mm-hmm.
think everything else because the dude plays really good defense. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, his assists is there. If they run that offense through him, I mean, through to let him do what he do, I think, man, you're gonna see, the Jason Kidd light that people was claiming he was gonna be. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I think that'd be. I think that's the dude I kind of want to see going to his own. That I know he would have never done here. especially with LeBron being here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would love to see that same thing. I knew Brandon Ingram wasn't going to be what he was going to be now with LeBron being here.
Yeah.
So I would love to see that. Who else you was talking about, say, Ray?
Oh, I was gonna say, man, the boy out in Sacramento, man, De'Aaron Fox, man.
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, because I think he's coming, man. I think he's coming, man.
I can see that.
The other one I was debating was Wiggins with Clay being out.
Yeah,
I think Wiggins gonna have a good year, man, with Clay being out, bro. I think he's gonna have a good year.
He's gonna look more comfortable, I think, out there with Clay not being there.
Yeah, but the reason why I say it because it's no pressure because you got Steph, you got Dre. He can just go play his game and just play his game. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, if they find ways to get him the ball, you know what I'm saying, and show his athleticism and do what he do, I think he'll be, you know, I think he'll just be that. You know what I'm saying? Defensive player of the year.
I'm gonna go AD.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna go AD.
I'm gonna go AD too, man, because I think he's robbed last year.
That's why I said it. That's the reason why I said it right there alone.
Yeah, I think AD will get it this year. I think he'll get it this year. I'm with y'all on that. I go AD.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he was robbed last year with that one, man. That's what I think. Six man, you gonna give it to Lemon Pepper Lou, man?
Yeah, I'm going.
Why not? Yeah, why not?
Lou just another.
He gonna get it.
Different.
He gonna get his title back.
Yeah,
I think so. I think so. I really think so this year. I really do.
He let Trez get it last year, man. He let his buddy get it last year, man. I think he's gonna reclaim it this year.
Yeah, hands down. Yeah, that's Lou all day. I think.
Yeah.
Unless somebody comes out and show me something off the bench, it's gonna be Lou, man. But you know what? Back to you said about the Atlanta Hawks with Dunn and Rondo down there. That's a strong candidate too, in my opinion. One could be six man down there here. If you think about it,
I don't think Rondo gonna get it during the year, but like I think Rondo is probably the most important pieces, but I don't think he's gonna get it this year just because, you know, just because he don't really play that much of great during the you know what I'm saying, during the regular season. But
playoff
I think but the influence he's gonna have on that team during the season, I think he's gonna.
You can see it all over once he gets done. Yeah, once he gets going, you can see the imprint all over him. Yeah. That's just that. So Ray got his first time All-Star pick. I was gonna go. You think gonna be a first time All-Star?
Zach gonna get it this year for me.
You think anybody gonna crack that All-Star lineup for you, Key?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. I say with Zach. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I think Ja might sneak in, man. I think Ja might sneak in. You think so?
I think he. No, you know, I'll take that back because of the guards. It's, you know what, the West is
so guard heavy.
Yeah,
very guard heavy, man.
I think it's gonna have to be. I think it's gonna have to be somebody in the East that's gonna crack it for the first time. Because honestly, man, the West. You say if Steph plays the way he plays,
All-Star,
he's gonna be
there. That's a dude. You got Kawhi.
He's gonna be there.
LeBron. You got AD.
Luka.
You got Luka. You got Dame. You got Dame. You got
Steph is back.
Like I said, Steph already. You got Steph on there. Dame. Then you got
possibly Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell's
possibly Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
The good thing that helps, you got James Harden that's probably gonna make it.
Yeah.
Then you got so guards is gonna be tight, man. Like Devin Booker. That's
the one.
All-Star.
Yeah.
But he got on there last year because
I hope so.
No, you want to say, didn't he make it last year?
He injury replacement. He replaced
injury replacement last year. Hopefully he makes some play with Chris Paul, help him out.
Yeah.
That's all I was just thinking, like, okay, but see, the West, the guards, and man, the West is so thick, bro. Because I ain't even include Paul George in it.
Devin Booker's teammate could sneak in there. I'm talking about for a big man, talking about DeAndre. He actually could. I could see him making that jump.
I don't think so, man.
I think playing with Chris is gonna really gonna help his game, man.
because the reason I said it because they ain't going with like centers no more. It's just like forwards. Like it's just big men. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, so you figure if it's AD, you got LeBron as a forward, you got Kawhi as a forward, you got
and then you got Porzingis is probably
then you
gonna
got
be there.
Jokic. No, you got Jokic first.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's four
first,
big men right there.
Yeah.
That's four big men right there.
Yeah.
So
He's not
it's
going
like,
to them.
Yeah. True.
So that's kind of hard, man. Aiton, I mean,
Don't
he got to
Rudy
ball
Gobert
out.
too.
Yeah.
Then you got Rudy Gobert, and then you don't know how Dre might play this year. You know what I'm saying? So it goes. It's.
Hey, do y'all think that Rudy is gonna end up staying with the Jazz? Because he turned down that the max deal because the boy said he wanted a super max. You think Utah gonna give it to him?
I don't think so.
No. I'm with you. I'm with y'all. I don't think he's gonna get it.
He ain't worth the max. He ain't worth the super max.
No, he's not.
I wouldn't even give him max money.
All you give me is block shots.
Exactly.
Right. And they got new ownership too, right? From understanding.
Yeah,
so
they do.
Now you put Rudy over there with Dame. Now I think Dame and them do some damage.
Hey, put Rudy in Boston. Put Rudy in Boston.
Ooh, that's a championship, bro.
Yeah, you put Rudy in Boston.
That's a championship next year after LeBron dies. But that's his career dies. But that's his career dies. I mean life like that.
Yeah.
But like, yo, that's bruh. Like,
are you trying to tell me that LeBron's about to fall off a cliff? Is that what we're doing?
He's gonna go into a ravine.
He's right here and he's going down.
Right.
He's going down the cliff. He's right here.
No, I can't predict Father Time with that dude, man, because man, look, this dude, man, I as much as I hate it, you've never seen anything like this before. I told you dude's a test tube baby, man.
I was gonna say that we all had discussion already years ago.
Yeah,
he's made in the lab. He's made in the lab, man. He's not real,
bro. Because you can't, dude. The stuff that this dude's doing at year 18, 17, man, it's ridiculous, bro. Like,
has anybody ever seen this dude,
man?
Daddy?
No, I keep telling y'all, ain't nobody even came out and said they was
right.
Like, bro. Like, I'm sorry, like, you ain't heard nobody you ain't heard nobody drunk talking, ain't nobody high talking like, yo, yeah, that's my son right there, but you ain't
right.
You know,
I mean, heck, even Dennis Rodman
bro.
daddy came out the woodwork back in the day. This Bron daddy ain't came.
In the age of social media, bro, ain't nobody seen this nigga's that. Like,
he was made in a lab.
Dude, I'm serious.
Bron is alien. He's alien.
Yeah.
Man. Like, for real, man. Like, the dude, it's not even fair, man, what this dude is doing, man. So as I said, I don't know when this dude gonna fall off, man. But yeah, Rudy going over to Boston would be crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be what's the worst move you thought somebody made in the NBA offseason this year, man?
Oh man.
The worst move.
I'm gonna start it off with the jersey that Ray has on, giving Gordon Hayward $40 million.
Oh man, that was horrible. Way too much
30 million, whatever it was. 30 million.
And then was it 120?
120.
Yeah, 4 years, 120, $30 million. Ain't no way in hell.
Yeah. I think that was the worst move. Cool, y'all. I'm not a Charlotte Hornets fan like that.
No, I'm just saying. I just thought about it. I saw you. I saw the Charlotte. I'm like, nigga, that's delightful. I wouldn't have done that at all. But I like them drafting LaMelo, but Gordon Hayward.
The move I wouldn't have done, and I'm on the team bandwagon because I think that they can come out of the East. Boston and Tristan Thompson. I'm not like the biggest.
I'm not sold on that either.
I'm not really sold on Tristan. Like I've never really been like a big Tristan Thompson fan. I always thought he was kind of overrated. Now he's a good player. Yeah. I always thought he's a little overrated. Yeah. And like I think that they could have got something better than like to address that like the center position for them, which was like their biggest issue. And they didn't to me they didn't fully address it. I mean, you bring in Tristan, like he can give you offensive rebounds, he gonna give you some energy, but you still ain't got that shot blocker that you need. You still ain't got that defense.
Like I said, I'd have did Dwight. Dwight would have been a cheaper option.
Dwight would have been perfect.
I'd like that.
Yeah, Dwight would have been perfect.
I agree with that. Yeah.
What you say, Frank? Or even like, like a bad move, like somebody you lost somebody let go of somebody, let somebody walk or something, whatever the case ain't, but like the worst move though.
Yeah, that was okay. Letting somebody walk.
I don't know.
I mean, it's just a bad move, period, because you let somebody leave.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say for me, I'm gonna say the Washington Wizards. And I'm gonna say because they let go of John Wall. I ain't like the trade.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay.
I still say John Wall can give them something with Bradley Beal in that backcourt. I still feel that to this day. I still say that.
Yeah,
I think
they didn't get a chance, I think, to reach
they
their
didn't
full.
get a chance to
That
reach
Russ
their full
can't.
potential. Yeah, I don't think Russ can with that. I mean, if anybody can do it, Russ can do it. Don't get me wrong, but he's no. But I would love to see John Wall and Bradley Beal play together. A healthy John Wall at that.
Yeah, yeah.
And the East being where it is right now, how the game is set up now, but them playing, I think it'd been It's just me. I think it's a bad move,
Especially
because
with
right now
this version of Bradley Beal.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think the deal with Harden and all that down there pulling that move he pulled, whatever. I think Washington got cheated in my opinion. It's just me. Nothing against I love Russ. Don't get me wrong, but I think Washington got cheated in my opinion. Well, we'll see.
All right, my
We'll
last
see.
question. My last question. Give me your shock pick for like a move that's gonna be made during the season. Like a shock pick, like something you would think that's gonna happen in like a trade or something happens during it, somebody gets fired, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Just that pick and what team, you know what I'm saying, to just that shock.
I think Rudy getting traded. I think Rudy Gobert getting traded. I do.
Oh yeah.
Only because, like I said, man, I think he turned down the max deal that they offered him, and I think they probably like we're not going super max with you. So I think that Rudy getting traded, I think is going to be one of the big moves. I think this year.
And he ain't been a favorite ever since the whole COVID thing jumped.
Yeah, ever since COVID, his stock been dropping within the organization ever since that COVID situation. So
yeah.
So I think Rudy. I think Rudy Gobert getting moved. I think it's going to be a big move.
Okay. I like it.
Okay.
I like that.
For me, I'm gonna say it's not gonna be a shocker, but I can see it happening. It won't be like a big move. I can see it happening. I can see the Pistons moving Derek. I can see the Pistons moving Derrick Rose.
Okay.
Getting something.
I mean, it'd be a good something for a team.
Yeah.
A playoff contention team or a contender. Exactly. I can see that happening. They drafted the new guy. What's his name, Ray? The point guard they drafted. What's his name?
Killian.
Killian Hayes.
Yeah, Killian Hayes. Yeah.
Yeah, and they already made it clear that he's going to start. So, and I can see Derrick Rose being moved to a playoff, maybe one of the LA teams. You never know. They might move Kuzma.
Derrick is my choice for sixth man of the year, man, because I think he cool coming off the bench, and Derrick been dropping. He was in contention for it last year.
Yeah, he was.
It wasn't for Lou. But dropping 18 a game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that. Oh, that's a. I think any contender could use that dude, man. Most contenders can use that dude.
Definitely.
If you talking about winning a title, Milwaukee need to go try to get that nigga.
He would be a good fit in Milwaukee.
Good fit.
He would be a good fit.
They need another scorer.
Yeah.
They do need another scorer. Heck yeah. Yeah. Even a team like Miami, you know what I'm saying? They need somebody like that. Now I don't know how cool him and Jimmy is, but as far as that, like
I don't think they're that good, man.
They could. I'm just saying that if that was a move to make, and you imagine Miami in that bubble, and what's his name got hurt, Dragic got hurt, but you got Derrick Rose.
Yeah, that's something.
Sit right to the offense, perfect. Yeah.
Especially with the way that Hero was balling, you had Hero and
the pick and roll and with Bam, man, look,
Bam and Derrick Rose, that'd been nice. That'd been nice.
That would have been nice. I think, man, I would probably say, for me, man, my shock move would be, Bradley Beal get moved, man.
Okay.
Because I thought it was gonna happen this offseason, to be honest with you.
I think they like him too much, man.
I think they do, but I think at some point ain't nobody else gonna take Russ's contract.
That's true. At this point, no, they wouldn't.
What if it works?
I'm saying if it don't work, I think they're gonna try to move. The only player that you can get something for is Beal. Because like ain't nobody about to give you nothing for Russ.
Yeah,
like
much money in the years, and then the years on that too. Yeah, age.
It's not gonna happen. You know
Bill
what I'm saying?
What,
so like I think
28?
Something like
Yeah,
that.
like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
Washington is stuck with Russ, bro, to that last year of that contract. Like, ain't nobody about to take that on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless it's the Clippers out the offseason, if they don't win again this year, they might try it. But other than that, I don't
Right.
see nobody
But
else
nah.
doing it. You know what I'm saying? Russ will be fine if LeBron was, if this was like LeBron's last year or something like that, and then for the Lakers to try to trade for him, that'd be a different story. Because then him and AD, that might work because he's still an alpha dude, and AD is
Yeah.
not really that alpha dude like that. So that might work with them too, because he'll pass the ball all day to AD. But that's that I would that's the only thing I can see. Those only couple teams I can see taking on that contract. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's that, man. But yeah, man, that's been sports, man. With the break room, man. We're gonna hit y'all with a couple of things, man. We got some new things coming in, and we're gonna end the year talking about this 2020 year, man. Sports, life, elections, all that good stuff, man. What's been going on, the good, the bad, and the ugly. 2020, man. We're gonna talk about all that, man. We're gonna hit y'all one more about it before the end of this year, man, like we did last year, man. Year in review. And then next year, man, we got some good stuff coming, man. We got some little stuff coming too, man. We're gonna break it up a little bit. We got some little quick hitters called a little lunch break. And we got a little smoke break. We got a little joints to come at you, man. Little things to go at it, man. So be on the lookout for that. And again, man, y'all go check out that Artist Life Unlimited, man. Go check that out, man. Go support that black business, man. Y'all go click on them links, man. Go check out the videos. Go add, go subscribe, do the thing. Do what it do, man. We appreciate it. And man, we out, B.
Yeah.
Yeah.